Hi, hope everyone. My name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to Guildrun, this super sick, brand new PvE Autobattler Roguelike that is currently having a demo on Steam, and I did a sponsored video on it a couple days ago, but hear me out. This one is not sponsored. Now, if that's not an indicator that this game is sick, then I don't know what is. In fact, I've been playing it a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean I stayed up pretty late last night, and I have now beat every single difficulty except the brand new Red Rift difficulty I just got to, which is, I tried it, absolutely insane. But considering in our last video we did one run with just the normal difficulty modifier, we're going to start with the C-rated modifier, which makes it so that heroes take 10% max HP damage at the start of each combat. I'm telling you, this game has got the sauce, and unironically, I've been just thinking about like what kind of games I'd make or like to mess around with. And literally, I was just thinking about it, it's like, I wish combine more of like a Teamfight Tactics vibe with an auto-battling roguelike. And then this demo came out, and I'm like, that's crazy. It's like they knew exactly what I wanted. If you didn't watch the last video, I can sort of briefly walk you through what's going on, but you should go back and watch that anyway, because, you know, it helps me in sponsorships, but also because, yeah, the game's sick. So we get a start here, and I unlock some progression stuff, one of those being these boss tokens. So if I beat a boss, I get a token, and so at the start of a next run, you can now get like a bonus as well. But it makes it so that like if you do a new run, you don't like your options and you quit, you don't get a token, so you don't get this. So you at least get something for winning like the last run. So in this case, not including the heroes that would come with each one, there's the attack speed parcel, which would give us a random rare item that gives attack speed. Quantity over quality, which would increase our max team size by 1 off the rip, which is crazy. But heroes have 1 fewer item slot. Or the mana regen parcel, get a random rare item that gives mana regen. So attack speed item, mana regen item, or extra team size. And then of course there are the heroes. There's Yuna, which admittedly I don't think I've really used. So on the left, as I realized, this is just an indicator of the keywords that their abilities are using. So right now, the only thing she's really utilizing is crit, because she has Shuriken Shadow Strike, leap into the air to throw 2 shurikens. And as far as I can tell, it scales off of crit, how many shurikens you throw. You send them at the lowest health enemy for X amount of damage each. It scales off some of your ability and attack damage. The most you can get it to appears to be 8. So if you can get an insane amount of crit, you're never going to go past 8. And then the class they're a part of is Assassin. Then we have old Rip, Dip, and Skipper, Rip, who works with Rush and Vanguard. His ability, Bloodthirsty. It's a passive ability. For the first 10 seconds of a fight, he gains 62 attack, scaling off his health. Whenever he or an enemy adjacent to him first drop below half HP, refresh his Rush abilities and gain 25 attack speed. So it would refresh this ability, and then I guess if you leveled up and gave him new Rush abilities, it would also refresh those. Then we have Pimenta, a poison stall tank. Create a cloud poison around Pimenta for 4 seconds. Each second deals damage and inflicts poison to enemies in the poison cloud. Each second after 15 seconds into a fight, gain 3 HP per second per enemy in the poison cloud. On virtue of the fact that I haven't really tried Yuna, let's grab Yuna, because I also want a random attack speed item. Sounds pretty good. And what item did we get? We got the Toxic Dart, which gives 20 attack speed, 15 crit, and on crit will inflict 3 poison. So again, quick refresher. If you played a game like Teamfight Tactics, it'll make some sense. Sort of grid-based combat. You place them where you want to, and then their placement and their stats, like their attack range and stuff, dictates who they'll aggro to, or, you know, all that fun stuff. In this case, it's 1 attack range. It's just 1 mob, so we don't really care. We're going to put him at the front. And then each character can have up to 3 items. Although if you get them to S rank, you can get 4. We'll get into that stuff later. And during the battle, yeah, it's auto battle, so they go and do their own thing. The blue bar is their mana. That's how they'll activate, for instance, like the Shuriken Shadow Strike. She gets 4 mana regen, so every 2 seconds gains 4. To work her way up to her Shuriken Strike. But that's the gist of it. And then all the cool synergies and combos come from the character, their classes, how they interact with different items, relics, which are just like this. But usually they'll give you like permanent effects during a run. So round 1 is always against this poor little turtle fella. He just always gets beat down. He deserves better. Justice for my boy. Anyway, yeah, he got kind of destroyed. So we see all our stuff. Wow, cool. Anyway, I got shards, aka like gold currency, because in between every round we get to go to a shop. Let's go shopping to get new characters to expand our shop and whatnot. The world is our oyster here. So off the rip, on the left, we have items we can buy to equip to our heroes. Relics, which, like I said, you know, especially if you know roguelike and stuff, those things that are just passive effects for your entire run. In this case, every time we won after a combat, we would get 3 shards. It's on sale too, what a deal. And then different heroes, which you can field on your team. Currently, I have space for 3 on the field and then 3 in reserve. But it's interesting because a lot of heroes have reserve abilities, which means that when they're not actually on the field, they're still giving you some sort of a benefit. So like, let's see. Yeah, so backup. So this guy, let's say I had him leveled up and he had this ability. For the first 15 seconds in a fight, vanguards would gain extra % max HP. And you know it works because it says backup. So a lot of different stuff you can go about it. You can re-roll if you want. You can freeze it to hold on to another time if you don't have enough money. But off the rip, I see Niklas, which I know I was saying, you know, I haven't really made Una work, but also I haven't really made Niklas work because he was one of my most recent unlocks in the progression, which unfortunately I've reached the end of progression in the demo. So I'm not unlocking any new heroes or items or anything, so I'm devastated. But hopefully there's more in the full release. This isn't a sponsored video, so they didn't give me information, so I don't know. But I would assume there's going to be. But so Niklas is a vanguard. And he deals with Shart, Burn, and Rush. And yes, I know it says Shard, but for some reason, my mind just goes Shart. Anyway, his passive ability, Red Hot deals. When Niklas survives combat, consume the item in his leftmost item slot. Permanently gain 100% of its stats, and gain shards equal to 80% of its value. Oh. I talked about it last video. I love permanent upgrades, man. For the first 14 seconds into a fight, his auto attacks inflict burn for each equipped item he has. So you can make this guy go kind of crazy. That is very not only interesting, but enticing. I mean, it generates money, and by that I mean technically you lose out because you're eating the items, but then you can keep feeding him endlessly, and that sounds pretty fun. So yeah, I'm gonna throw him on the team for better or for worse. And then because of that, instead, well, I guess I could do uncommon victory against shards because we're probably going to want to buy a lot of items, but I could just even buy like runic buckler right now to give him 60 defense, which, spoilers, early on, that's a lot of defense. So screw it, I'm going to throw it on him, and then I'm also going to give him the toxic dart. He won't eat this, so he should, at the end of the battle, as long as he survives, eat the runic buckler to get 60 defense. But because he has 2 items, that will mean he's applying double the burn, since it says per equipped item. And so I feel like we already got a little bit of direction. I found so many different things in this game that do this permanent upgrading stuff that you can get greedy with, and I just freaking live for it, man. I've lost a lot of runs because I tried, but when you hit, oh, feels so good. So for the next encounter, we get a starter kit. Get like a little bonus. So in this case, we could get a relic that says until this act boss, the final boss at the end of this little run you see up here, we get an extra shard per surviving hero at the end of combat. Otherwise, we could get a rare item which gives attack speed to the holder, or a unique relic that at the start of the next combat and the combat after that, heroes permanently gain 2 mana regen. I don't know how that works if he doesn't have a current active ability, but that wouldn't be bad, especially for Una if we end up using them. But on the other hand, we could just get another item, and eventually Niklas could eat that or something. Yeah, let's do it. So let's see what item we got. We end up getting the Emerald Charm, which gives 25 starter mana, 20 additional attack speed, and on cast, gain 1 mana regen and 5 HP per second. So, obviously it's not going to do anything for us right now, because Niklas doesn't have an active, but we can throw that on Una because she does have her Shuriken throw. And we still want her to be as useful as possible. We'll throw Niklas right here because we want him taking aggro first. And then ideally we work our way. Maybe if I put Yuna here, I think she might actually go to the mushroom first, which would be most ideal scenario. Yeah, so that they don't get a bunch of free damage. You got to get to their back line. Wow, and actually the shurikens kind of pooped on him. Okay, nice. So then, aside from this, though, it looks like, yeah, we're being chillin'. And he ate that 60 armor, bruh. Bro, so... Well, what do we have here? You know, I said we go... But they're going to give us a Yuna upgrade immediately. So if you saw the last video, you know what's about to happen. But in Teamfight Tactic games and Auto Battlers and even things like Bazaar and stuff, a lot of the time, when you have an item or a hero or whatever, if you find a duplicate, they combine to become stronger. So in this case, you'll see how Yuna, it says C. Well, that's because she's starting at C rank. But if I buy another copy of her, it becomes rank B. And for each hero, rank B gives them unique, 3 unique skills that only they get. And you can actually preview these for any hero by going here and then seeing what those 3 are. So it can be helpful to try and identify maybe something you'll be looking for, or if, you know, an upgrade might put a build, like make a build come together or whatever. So in this case, we have 3 passive options. We have the Shadow. When Yuna goes below 75% max HP, she gains stealth for 4 seconds, which just means she can't be targeted. Yeah. Whenever Yuna gains stealth, she gains 30 mana and permanently gains 10 crit. Now, you might think, okay, so every battle if she gets low, she'll get 30 mana and 10 crit. But there are some items that can give stealth. So she might be able to get more during a battle. We have the Collector. I'm already interested because it has the little piggy icon, which means shards. Shard, baby. Shuriken Shadow Strike fires an additional shuriken. On kill, gain 5 shards. Then permanently increase the shards generated from this ability by 1. Triggers once per combat. And then the Nightshade Shuriken Shadow Strike gains 150% crit against poison enemies. Whenever an assassin crit, they inflict 8 poison. And this is a backup ability, so that part could work even if she's not in the team. So either print some more shards or go all stealthy and get crazy with it. I mean, as much as I do like shards, I do like permanent upgrades. So maybe we'll try the whole stealth angle. Upgrade. And then beyond abilities or whatever they get, a little bit of stat sticks. It typically relates to whatever their class is. So I think everyone always gets some HP. And then depending on your class, like assassins are crit. So she got extra crit. Thank you very much. And then we still have 21 bucks though. I could buy another hero to throw on the board, but also I could just buy some more stuff. Because we could still keep feeding Niklas. Even if he doesn't become our quote-unquote carry, he can still be our tank. If we just feed him a bunch of stuff that makes him tanky. We have the Mystic Orb here for 15 bucks. 25 additional starting mana and 4 extra mana regen. If it's held by Mystic, gains 1 mana regen, but we don't have a Mystic currently. The Belt, I mean, that's just 200 HP. Throw that, and our boy can eat that. Nom 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 nom. I think I'll give the Toxic Dart now over to Yuna, though. She's kind of pogging. And then... do I reroll? Let's see. The Relic, after 10 seconds into a fight and 20, inflict poison. Let's throw a reroll. We have on crit. The hero that crit heals 40 and gains 4 mana. I mean, I think I might actually just take that. 1, it's on sale. That means Yuna's critting quite a bit. And I think every shuriken could crit. So that would heal and give a lot of mana. And then, I don't know, maybe Niklas takes advantage of that. I mean, there is a rank B Kai, for instance, we could have immediately taken for like our front line. But we're getting greedy, baby. That's what it's about. And then we get to choose. We either get to go get a special item or relic with defensive properties, or gain a rare relic for a price. Rare. I mean, relics could be fun, but we do like items. especially if they're defensive, because Niklas can eat those. What do we got? There is the Freezing Gauntlet, 30 defense. Every 2 times the holder is auto-attacked, inflict 1 frost on the attacker. Now, it's important to note that I don't think you get the passive part of it, right? So if he eats this, he doesn't also get every 2 times the holder's auto-attacked. I think he just gets the 30 defense. There is the Deceleration Resonator. Anytime we trigger stall, heroes will heal 250 HP. Or at the start of combat, inflict 3 poison, 6 frost, and 9 burns. A little bit of everything. I think we're going to go Freezing Gauntlet, though. Because we can put that on Niklas. And as long as it's not his leftmost item, it won't get eaten. So he gets extra defense. And while he's taking attacks, he's inflicting frost on the attacker, which lowers their defense and attack speed. So I love that for him. And then we're going to throw him over here. So he takes aggro of everything. I still think... actually, I think I'd prefer it like this, because I think the archer will start hitting them. We want her to get to 75% HP to actually trigger her stealth thing first. I might even do like this. And then once she's stealthy, hopefully drops aggro, and then we don't have to worry about it. Unless they don't even weaken her. Wait. Wait. Wait, stop. That wasn't part of the plan. You didn't even... Ah, fuck. Alright, well... So, that's unfortunate. So, alright. The Precision Nexus, she healed so much from this that she never dropped below. So, we never got that. But, importantly, Niklas upgrade. Now, and it's on sale. Lock in. Rank B, what do we got? The Dealer. Swing a mace to deal 512 damage. It just scales off both health, attack, and magic. And stun for 3 seconds. That stun's pretty big. This ability has a 25% chance to create a random item. We're printing items. Hold up a second. The Executive, gain 2 item slots. Oh, so bro could be rocking a bunch. For the first 15 seconds, gain additional shield per equipped item. Or the Hoarder. Gain the tank class and 30 defense. Whenever a vanguard or tank is auto-attacked, they deal 1 damage to the attacker per shard generated this game. Oh, so I mean, if we wanted to go the tanky route, that would be pretty darn good, especially if we can keep generating shards. This would make him very tanky at the start of a battle and allow him to equip even more items. This prints frickin' items. But yeah, maybe we stick to him being tankier so that Yuna can do their thing. Yeah, let's... but it's just a chance to create random items. And call me crazy. We're going to gain 2 item slots. And he gained a bunch of health. And he only has 1 item, but obviously we can buy a couple more here. We could also get this relic. If we crit 40 times, we unlock a reward that gives us on crit reduce a target's defense by 4. As far as items, we could get some mana regen and attack speed, but we did just skip out on an active, so it still doesn't really need mana regen. And we're missing... I'm actually going to reroll, maybe get some better items. We could get some Omnivamp, I guess. Which is kind of whatever, I suppose. The charm giving mana regen and magic would obviously help Yuna. But overall, they're kind of underwhelming for our boy. Now, hold on a second. If I'm not mistaken, Tilly has a passive ability. Gain attack speed and attack at the start of the battle. Every 25 auto attacks, gain 2 shards. Oh, we're so back into making money, bruh. I'm going to buy her just for that.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
And then, slight problem. What is it? Is it just consume the item in his leftmost? Okay, leftmost item. So yeah, even if this is here, it won't get eaten since there's nothing there. It has to be leftmost item slot. I think we keep the things on Yuna. And I think we're chilling. I don't have enough money to really do anything else. Ooh, regular encounter, challenge encounter. Come on now. So next battle will have 20% decreased stats, but we get to choose from a better reward. In this case, a rare relic. I'm going to do that. And then, call me crazy, I'm throwing Yuna front and center. Ideally, taking aggro from everything. I need her to get to 75% HP before we do anything else. Then after that, whatever, we'll figure it out. And then you guys can do whatever you want. So, surely, with all four targeting them, she'll eventually... There we go. Okay, she hit it. She hit it. So, she dropped aggro. Now went to Nicholas. Big shurikens. Alright. Now all is right in the world. And we're gonna win, right? Oh! Anyway, I was worried about this foul, but yeah, her shurikens targeted them because they were the... Oh, wait a second. We printed some shards. Because she auto-attacked 25 times. There we freaking go. Okay. If a fight goes on for 30 seconds, we gain 9 shards. If we can trigger stall 6 times, stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. I don't think we have any stall. When we trigger rush, give heroes 5 crit and 10 attack speed. Actually, we have 2 rush. So it would be at the start of battle. Heroes gain 10 crit and 20 attack speed. Or we print money. I think I'm going to go rush trigger because more attack speed means Tilly's attacking faster, which means she's printing more money. It's all about money, baby. Let's freaking get greedy, bro. Shop rerolls cost 2 less. Tempting, but for the upfront cost of 20 right now, that's a bit steep. Ooh, but would you look at that? Oh. I'm so torn. We could get this item, put it on him, and then he would gain 100 max HP and 45 defense. But if we keep it on him, if battles go 30 seconds, it prints 3 shards. I'm actually going to buy it and throw it. And instead, I'm going to buy this gauntlet. Just because it gives 10 attack speed, 12 attack. He can eat that. Or we can reroll. Wait, what the fudge? We actually end up getting... Wait. We got a B tier Dragomir, but an A tier Fiona? What the heck? Spark a protective vault. Apply shields to the lowest current % max HP hero. They gain the Vanguard class and HP. And on cast, gain shields whenever an enemy damages a shielded hero. Inflict burn on them. Mystics. Gain 1 mana regen for each reroll this game. Wowzers. Okay. Then there's Dragomir, who I have done 1 run with him. I really like him because, unsurprisingly, his ability is Devour. When he activates it, he gets Omnivamp, then deals damage. But on kill, you gain shards. I love freaking printing money. His passive ability gives him the Vanguard class ability. And for the first 8 seconds, Assassins and Vanguards gain Omnivamp and crit per shard generated this game. Oh, and that's a backup skill? Wait, so that would activate Acceleration Reactor because it's a rush. And Nicholas, however you want to say it, is a Vanguard, and Yuna's an Assassin, so they both benefit from that. I can't buy it, but I'm very tempted to freeze this shop. We can just barely not afford Merchant Scroll. I think what I'm going to do is freeze this shop, because this is a nice shop. I think I want to get Dragomir. Then we also have Merchant Scroll giving crit and magic damage. And if we unlock the quest, it gives the active ability crit, so her shurikens are always critting a bunch. And there's also Executioner's Blade giving 50 crit. And if they crit 25 times, it gives them the bonus of executing enemies below 50% max HP. That's insane. And then for $7, I'm going to buy this. Duelist gain 20 attack speed. Which is just Tilly, but again, Tilly's there to print us some money right now. And that's what she's going to freaking do. So we get to choose a trial here. Either quickly defeat a durable enemy to earn shards, or survive as long as possible against immortal enemies to earn shards. We are going to try to survive as long as possible. Because maybe... it's kind of hard to say. Because our item would give us 3 shards if we last 30 seconds. It gives Tilly more time to auto-attack. to generate more shards. But then if we don't win, he doesn't consume... screw it. We'll go for endurance. We probably live these. Oh, I guess we get to... Do we think we can survive for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, or 50 seconds? That's a great question. Yeah. Balls. Let's go freaking 50. Come on, man. Get on your feet. We got this, bro. Come on. Maybe we don't. I'm gonna start Yuna here because we want her to activate her... Actually, I think if I just share this, he doesn't have to take all the aggro immediately. That should probably be fine. Because what are these abilities? Deal damage to a random enemy. Yuna's 2 range, so she can sit right there. We could give her more attack speed and crit, because then if she's critting herself, she's healing from our precision nexus. I mean, she has 15 crit now, but even more attack speed could be pretty good. And then apply a lot of poison. Yeah, maybe we'll spread the level a little bit. So let's try this. Looks like we're going to be activating that. Okay, we already activated the strap. All right, so yeah, that went by pretty fast. But hopefully, what's our attack speed? 86. Hopefully we can print some shards. We haven't printed any yet. There's some shards. We made it to 30 seconds. I'm worried we're not going to make it to... Come on, we made it to 40. Just 10 more seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did we do it? I think we did it. Wow. I mean, we were like 0.1 second away from... I was never worried. He got to consume his item, so we got some... What was it, like attack speed and attack damage? Whew. Never worried, baby. And now we get to go again. But I don't really have an item I want to buy or eat this time. Probably she didn't get more auto attacks off there, but let's keep you right there. So you'll activate your shroud eventually. I really want to eat something though, but like, is it worth losing? I mean, I kind of think maybe. Maybe we eat the toxic dart. We'll get attack speed and crit. But that's not really helping Niklas. But also permanent stat buffs, baby. Freaking eat it. Let's go. Whatever. We'll just hope Tilly gets some autos off here. She loses out on 20 attack speed, but c'est la vie. Did you activate... Wait, you didn't activate your shroud, I don't think. What the fudge? Wait. Why is that? How did you not... I thought I'd have enough people looking at you. Alright, well, screw me. Well, we printed some shards from our helmet. And Tilly got some, but yeah, it's a bit of a bummer we didn't get permanent stuff there. Yeah, a bit of a bummer indeed. But if we grab Dragomir, he gives those stats. We're generating a lot of shards. I could even throw him in temporarily. And maybe he could even print some more shards for us right now. But the problem, though, is I'd probably replace Yuna. So then we're printing more shards. But then if I ever want to put Yuna back in, it means she's not getting those buffs from stealth. Not that she's getting them anyway, apparently. But I'm certainly trying. Yeah, funnily enough, this whole healing off crit thing is really good, but also kind of to our detriment. Merchant Scroll and both Executioner's Blade are just so good that I'm buying them both, and we're reroll. Because we got it like that. 15 crit and 25 magic. We could just have Niklas eat that if I wanted. We could have Niklas eat the belt for 200 HP. We could buy a relic that gives us a quest. Win a combat with 3 or more heroes of the same class in play. Which we don't have even a single one. We'd get 30 shards, but it's probably not happening. Instead, Executioner's Blade. And the Merchant Scroll. Throw all that on unit. But see. What if I gave all that to Dragomir? And then he started printing. You know what I'm freaking saying. But well, honestly, we might get more out of it than Tilly at this point. So you know what? Screw it. Let's throw in Dragomir, and then I'm going to give him all of these items, just so he has the best chance of. Because it's not just if he kills; he has to kill with his ability, which makes it a little tricky, but not impossible. I might buy Gustav. I've never actually used him, but I do know he has, this interesting backup ability. At start of combat, spend 4 shards to give Gustav an investment. Then give all heroes 2 mana regen per investment. Works in the back. And for every 5 investments, gain 30 shards. On the other hand, on cast, gain 1 shard. On shards generated, gain a mana regen and 5 magic. But I think I am going to grab him to throw him in the back if we end up getting an upgrade. And then I'm going to buy a belt to give Niklas some HP to eat up. And then we shall proceed. And it's right before the boss fight. The boss. So we get to either rank up a C rank or lower hero, or retrain an upgrade. If we did want to swap, I could change Yuna, and then she could print some shards, Or Niklas, but I kind of like what he's been doing. We could reroll Dragomir. What would he get? Devour generates more shards on cast. Consume shards to permanently gain Omnivamp and crit. Might be a little late for that, though. Or we just rank up a hero. Yeah, let's just rank up the hero, because like I said, if we rank up Gustav, you can see it too, can't you? And then we get the investor, we can start stacking that. Although, slight problem. He needs $4, doesn't he? We have 3 shards. Watch. Which means I would need to sell something. Is it worth for this one, or just rather get the 200 HP upgrade? Yeah, we'll just eat the belt instead. Alright, so I'm going to keep Yuna there, so she probably takes aggro first. Then actually, disappears. And then I'll have everyone else come in over here. So she could... Wait. It's just so much healing. It's way too much healing. Did she go short? Maybe she did. Her shurikens are going crazy stuff, bro. We because of the boss, we definitely did not get a kill with our Devour, unfortunately. But even without items, her shuriken thing is fragging out of their mind. Really? Alright, so we got 20 crits though. 20 out of 25 for the Executioner's Blade. Pretty good. And then we got $81. Holy, we're doing that well. And then in between bosses, you get an auction house, which is usually like best items, or like the best shop you could get. They give a bunch of juice stuff, including team size relics, which you won't find otherwise if we wanted to increase our team size. But like, let's look at some of these items. Sword of the Spark, 300 max HP, 30 attack speed. If we inflict 600 burn, then whenever we apply burn, we apply more. Attack Omnivamp, 400 HP. Mana regen and HP per second. Some relics. For the first 6 seconds of a fight, heroes gain 1% basic stats for every 2 times you've triggered rush this game. So for the first 6 seconds, they would get 5.5% basic stats right now. There's a Venom Precision Prism. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, heroes gain crit. That'd be pretty good, but we're not poisoning. I mean, I could have Niklas eat the Sword of the Spark. That'd be pretty good. We could also get a quest. If we win 4 combats, we increase our team size. I might do that just because right now it's 15 bucks cheaper. And I'm pretty confident we can get there. So I'm going to grab Sword of the Spark. Maybe have him eat that. I'm going to send a reroll, a little greedy. See what we can find. If we trigger rush or stall 40 times, we get another team size, but I don't know, that'd be a while. If we auto attack 200 times, then each hero's first auto attack against each enemy gains 750 crit. We get Legend of Relic. Heroes gain 50 magic. Whenever a mage casts, they inflict Burn of Frost. We don't have any mages. There's the Tank's Glyph, 90 defense. The holder counts as a tank during combat. If they're already a tank, they gain 15% defense. We get mana regen and crit. HP and HP per second. 30 crit. Oh, but see, after 20 seconds, gain stealth for 4 seconds. Which could keep increasing Yuna's thing. And that would be enough money. I could also buy this enlarging vest, so we'll do that. I'll give that. So if the fight goes on for 20 seconds, she enters stealth for free. Give the enlarging vest to Niklas. And do I want him to eat that first? Maybe not. And then we'll still have I can't remember all their names. Dragomir, the vampire freaking dude, trying to chomp to print us some money. And I think I know a way we could maybe do that reliably. If I put him here, the plant monster has an active ability where it starts the fight with full mana, and its ability pulls the farthest enemy to the plant monster. So this would make Dragomir the farthest, so it'll get pulled. Then he's 1v1ing this, which means no one else could potentially take the kill if his Devour might be able to get the kill. And then I throw Yuna right here. Will I ever remember these? Probably not. Maybe I just start saying like freaking Ninja Girl. Should get triple aggro here to get the initial passive stealth, and then the fight goes 20 seconds, we get another stealth. And we pray that that's how that works. So he's over here, goes for a Devour, and look at that, he got the kill. And over here, okay, she went invisible. This is going according to plan. And if we can just get 2 more seconds into the fight, boom, that's another free stealth. And then she's going to activate and go crazy style with the shurikens. And I don't think he's going to get his Devour in time. Unless, hurry. Oh, he got the Devour in time. We printed 8 shards that round. Yes, sir. While also getting 2 buffs from stealth. Heck yeah, dude. And we completed the quest for Executioner's Blade and Merchant Scroll. So now we execute below 15% max HP. And active gains 150 crit. And we got the Yuna upgrade. Say less. Rank A. On crit, permanently gain... Oh, on crit, permanently gain 1 attack and 1 magic. But every other crit, gain 1 shard. Money. Or... Ooh, this is also really good. On crit, heal health and gain mana. I mean, it does make it so that her whole stealth thing happens less frequently. But it does mean she's a lot more sustainable. Yeah, that is tough. But I think crit permanently gaining attack and magic. It's either that or the shard. I mean, technically buffs that, but I think I'm going to go on crit, permanently gain 1 attack, and magic. And we still have a good amount of money left. How much? Okay, so she already has 168 crit, so everything she's doing is already 100% crit. Don't have to worry about that too much. We could get Deadeye Hood, which gives attack speed and crit. Oh. At the start of combat, if the holder is alone in the back roll, triple this item's stats. But I think that would work for when he would Devour it. So if I put him in the back, it would be 60 attack speed and 45 crit that I think he gets at the end, which is kind of crazy. I think I'm going to do that. Which is fine, too, because we want Yuna to be taking initial aggro anyway. And then, what else? At start of combat, heroes in the back row gain 25 crit and increased movement speed. We'll reroll. Whoa. Level A, Nyx. You do have a backup. Assassins and duelists instantly kill enemies they damage below 30% HP. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm almost worried, though, that means the fight wouldn't go on long enough. You know, first world problem kind of thing. Wait, also... Oh, wait. Oh, that was after the dragon, right? I haven't had time to invest. I totally lost track of what I'm doing, where I'm going. Obviously, this is just good. But I almost think it's too good right now. Like, I kind of want things to get drawn out a little more, you know what I'm saying? But with that said, maybe it's too... Oh, I need 35 shards. We're 5 short. I should probably freeze this shop. It's just so good. Yeah, I'm going to freeze the shop. It's too good. It's too good, I think. So we get to choose from 3 paths, whatever this is. A 3-way fork in the road. We could head to the meadow to gain a protection crystal, which is a unique item. At start of combat, give the holder and adjacent heroes 100 defense and 1000 max HP. At the end of combat, though, destroy this item if it has been used 3 times. The Chasm, gain 10 more shards per combat victory for the next 2 combats, but your heroes lose 10% basic stats for those combats. Or the Forest, choose from 3 epic relics. Get the relic after your next combat victory, heroes lose 15% basic stats. So this is essentially 20 more shards or epic relic. I mean, I think the basic stats, I think we're fine either way. I'm going to choose from epic relics. So there's one that has a quest. If we trigger rush 15 times, then rush abilities last 4 seconds longer. Another quest, win a combat with 2 heroes in your reserves. If we do, at the start of combat, heroes in the reserves permanently gain a small amount of every stat. And whenever a mage casts, they deal damage. Okay, so we're not doing mage. The win a combat with heroes is interesting, but like, I don't think I'm looking to permanently increase their stats, really? Small amount of every stat. I mean, triggering rush, how much rush do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 so far. So it might take a little while, but lasting 4 seconds longer whenever we complete that quest, that's pretty darn good. So we'll do that. I'm going to throw Niklas in the back so that he gets... Yeah, see, the extra 40 attack speed and 30 bonus crit. I'm going to throw our boy right here, because these guys jump to the opposite tile that they start on at the battle start. So he might be surrounded, and then hopefully he can devour both. She's taking aggro here. And GLHF. Hopefully she gets low enough that she has to activate her stealth. Or maybe not. Is he going to devour? Ow, but he missed the devour kill. Oh, fudge. And his item is executing them before his devour is doing it. We at least got some shards there, but I think that's just because 30 seconds passed. Fudge. I mean, maybe it says 12, so maybe we activated 1. But we got an investment into the investor, so that's something. And she did activate stealth, so she got some more stacks. Yeah, see, like, that's exactly why I was worried about the execution, but I guess so. But meanwhile, 130 attack speed, 79 crit, 109. This guy's kind of vibing. But I think I gotta buy next. Like I said, it's too good to pass up with that backup ability. We're gonna reroll, looking for some decent items. If I apply 7,500 shields, then heroes gain 100 attack and 100 magic while shielded. There's 4 mana regen and 10 HP per second. No, there's 30 defense and 10 HP. Could throw that on Niklas. I'll buy it. And 1 reroll. Oh, there's some more backup stuff with this. Whenever Mystic shields a hero, I don't have Mystics. This will give 60 attack speed if the holder counts as a duelist during combat. Or they count as a duelist. If they're already one, they gain 20% attack speed. Which would obviously be really good on Tilly in the back. Which, if we win 2 more combats, we could throw her in anyway. Or I could just eat this for 60 attack speed, but that's probably a bit much. I can't afford it, but if I freeze the shop, eating tanks tower shield should give me that. Like, we should be fine, right? I think we're going to be just fine. So let's proceed. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to swap the Executioner's Blade off. Because it just seems like... Well, actually, wait. No, Executioner's Blade doesn't even matter anymore. This is 15% HP, but Keen-Eyed is giving... Oh, but you know what that would mean? Because this gives it to Assassins and Duelists. These guys are Assassins. He's not. But now, he gets 15% HP Execution. That's pretty darn good. And we can do a regular encounter or a challenge. Challenge would decrease basic stats by 17.5%, but we get an epic route. Yeah. We go for the harder one for sure. I don't need you to be in the back anymore, but I still want her drawing most of the aggro. And then ideally, maybe this guy can get to the back line, but I don't know if he's going to pull them like that. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, so he's on the front line anyway. The Devour did not work. Can we get it here? Nope. Okay, the Yuna's just going too crazy. Okay, maybe the Devour kills here. The Devour kills... The Devour did not kill. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Epic reward, though. Heroes gain 3 defense for each time I've rerolled the shot this game. I've done quite... That's 24 defense. If we apply 15,000 shields and the heroes gain 50% defense and 50% crit while shielded. Or whenever an enemy dies, transfer their burn. We'll go with defense for rerolls because we've done that quite a bit. Then I'm going to buy the Duelist Glyph. And we're going to reroll. He has a backup. What is this? On kill, permanently gain mana regen and stealth. At start of combat, other assassins and mystics gain mana regen gain from this ability. But if he hasn't got anything from that, then there's nothing to give. At the start of a fight for 10 seconds, heroes gain 20 HP, and that's another rush to activate everything. I'll buy that. There's Mage's Wand, which gives extra starting mana and magic. Honestly, I think well, extra starting mana and magic would mean bro could bite someone earlier and maybe do something. We'll try that. And then I could hold off on Duelist Glyph. Especially if I give it to, like, Nyx. He'd be going crazy style. Niklas would get so much attack speed, though. But he probably has enough, right? In that case, why don't I just give him Amulet? A little bit of attack speed and some mana regen. And then I'll give this attack speed to Yuna anyway, I guess. Or, no, I'll give it to our vampire buddy. Maybe the more attacks gets him mana a little quicker and maybe he can get his bite off. Her Shuriken's just too strong, man. Too strong. Because, yeah, look at that. We've gained 110 permanent crit. For this encounter, though, we get to choose a relic for one of our classes, Assassin, Vanguard, or Duelist. Why is he Vanguard? Oh, because, his ability. I didn't realize. Okay, so he's technically also Vanguard. Oh. Bro's got a lot going on. Okay. Vanguard and... Vanguard Assassin... Assassin would count for both those. Vanguard would help Niklas, as well as Dragomir. But I think we're going to go Assassin. Assassins gain stealth for 3 seconds the first time they go below a third max HP. Okay, that's unlikely, but whenever an assassin's crit, they permanently gain 1 attack and magic. Or assassins gain 1 attack and 1 magic per 5 shards generated this game. I mean, the perma... She's already gained 56 attack and magic from that. Yeah, now it's just like she has 2 of those. Bet. I mean, it's interesting because, like, I don't just have 1 carry. They're technically all carries. And it's working, so... Wait, did that... Wow! Look at the shurikens! What the fudge? Yeah, so see, now the fight's not even lasting long enough. Oh my god. It's going crazy style. For the first 12 seconds of a fight, if an enemy will gain a debuff, they gain 1 more. Oh, we did increase our team size. So I can throw Tilly in here. Or... I mean, I could put Gustav on it, but... if we're being honest, Nyx would probably be pretty good. It's just I want to be greedy and get some... whatchamacallit? Money from Tilly. That gives her a lot of attack speed. So we could get more crit magic, we could get attack speed and crit. If I go more attack speed, I'll throw that on Tilly for money. Reroll. Oh, finally an epic up. 45 defense and 40 magic. Do you use magic at all? No. Botch. I guess the 45 defense would be good. There's a quest to trigger Rush 6 times. If so, Rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. And combined with this other one, that would make Rush abilities last 7 seconds longer. Pretty darn good. Oh, this guy's S tier. What the fuck? How did I not see that? Kill shot. Gain crit. On kill. Gain shard. Gain crit at the start of combat if this hero is in the front row. Interesting. I think maybe just go Battle Mage robes. 200 HP. Have him eat that. Right? Although I think at this point I can have him eat Golden Helmet. I don't think the battles are going to last 30 seconds. And then I could just buy this quest. And then honestly, I don't have enough. Yeah, maybe just stay right there. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. I'm worried though that all this stacking we have, yeah, we just kill so fast we don't make like the most out of it, you know? Because it's like whenever someone crits, gain a bunch. But we just kill so fast, so we don't like stack it a bunch. Choose from 3 common relics. Earn 5 fewer shards for your next combat victory. Yeah, sure. We could get a relic. If we win 3 combats, we get 25 shards. Chopper rolls cost 1 less. Or if we generate 15 shards, heroes gain 20 crit and 5 Omnivamp. Well, that's obviously pretty good. The 1 reroll would be pretty good because we're getting defense for rerolls. But of course, giving everyone crit and Omnivamp. Let's go with that. The quest to generate some shards. And then we still have enough that we're getting investments from the investor. So currently he's giving 6 mana regen. At the start of this, he should be giving everyone 8 mana regen. So for instance, you can see like Dragomir has +5 right now. Is at 13. And he got a kill with his Devour. That's my freaking dude right there. The Shurikens went a little too ham. Tilly printed some gold though. And can the Devour get a kill? Nope. Botch. Alright. So how many did we print? Okay, well, we still ended up generating 18 shards there, apparently. Through magic. 153 bucks? Oh, wait. Emergency rewind used. Oh, it's like if you die, you get to reuse it once, but because I got to the second boss without using it, it just turns into gold. So we have a bunch. We have a epic quest to crit 100 times. If so, each hero's first attack against each enemy gains 1500 crit and stuns them for 2.5 seconds. Copping that. He has a backup ability for the first 8 seconds in a fight. Warriors gain attack and defense per rush. Triggered this game. Tilly's the only warrior. We could get starting mana and regen. These items kind of buns. We haven't gotten many hero upgrades. We got the Callous of Patience again. I don't know. The shop rerolls cost 2 less. Honestly, I'll buy that now, I guess. And go ahead and reroll. There's a Yuna upgrade to S tier. Alright, that's what we're talking about. On crit, heal 146 health and gain 3 mana. For the first 10 seconds, gain 100 crit or rush abilities last 3 seconds. Yeah, I guess we're going to go on crit, heal health. It means she'll be activating her stealth, like, even less, but what are you going to do? We could get Nimble Boots, which gives 40 attack speed, and also during the first 8 seconds, 25 attack speed. So throw that on Tilly, and hopefully printing a bunch of money. For the first 15 seconds, enemies receive 50% more burn damage, which Niklas technically does. I'll buy that. I'm just looking at, we haven't found like any insane items for him to eat. This would give 400 HP. I guess I'll buy it. Reroll one more time. Man. Ain't getting nothing crazy. 100 HP and 45 defense again. For each duelist in combat, stall abilities trigger 4 seconds earlier. We have one duelist. I don't know. What are our stall abilities? We don't really have any. When in combat with 25 or more shards, if so, holders act. Okay. I think I'll just buy both these. I think we'll eat the 100 HP and 45 defense. Give him 400 more HP. And then give the Merchant Scroll to Yuna. So that her active gains even more crit. Which, admittedly, maybe I should put on him if I want to be printing more money. Because I'm not really worried about losing this battle. I'm feeling pretty good. In fact, I'm just worried about winning too fast, I think. And it's the campfire before the last boss fight. So we get to rank up a B rank or lower hero. Retrain one of their upgrades, which with Yuna maybe... no, I think actually we'd keep it. We could upgrade Niklas or I'd probably upgrade Niklas. Yeah, let's do that. Turn on my boy Niklas. What do you got? Vanguards gain 33 HP per second on the beginning of a battle. Gain 100 max HP, 12 attack. Or no, actually that's on any rush trigger. Gain 100 max HP, 12 attack, 10 attack speed. Oh, I'm going to do that. Because we do have a lot of random rush things going on here. So he should be getting pretty juiced up from that. Throw Yuna here, because maybe she can still end up using her passive thing to evade. And then we have to be a little worried because I think the Frost Dragon active ability deals damage and inflicts frost to all enemies, but passively Dragon's auto attacks inflict frost and hit all adjacent heroes to its target. So I don't want people to bunch up, so like with the 2 range, I don't want like them right here because you'd be getting... So I don't know, it depends on how they path. I might not be able to avoid it. But well, let's see how it goes. Look at Tilly's attack speed. Holy. Print money and he disappeared. Where'd he go? Victorious. Holy cow. Yeah, because she used shurikens once for 103,000 damage. Surely that had to be twice, right? Maybe she did twice. That's insane. Everyone else, like, Didn't even play the game. We ended up completing 3 quests. So we unlocked all the faster rush duration, or longer rush duration, but is that really going to matter? But now we go endless. See if we can win a couple more rounds. Maybe make it on the old leaderboard or something. Probably not, but, you know, man can dream. We got a relic here. Heroes gain crit on combat victory. Permanently increases the crit by 4. It's a little late, but we could still technically stack it. Whenever a mage or mystic casts, they deal damage equal to... Well, we don't have mage or mystics. This gives HP and attack, and for the first 7 seconds, gain 33% basic stats. Well, that would be pretty good for Niklas because he keeps boosting his, right? So I'll give him that, and then we don't want him to eat it. I'll let him eat the spike plate for extra HP. If I apply 30,000 shields, I could increase my team. And honestly, at the start of each fight, he's shielding for equipped item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does that in a couple battles, maybe not enough. We could also look to see if we want to swap someone in. At the start of combat, give all heroes in the front 2 rows 1,072 shield. Not bad. Start combat, if the holder is alone in the back row, triple this item's stats. So we could throw that on Tilly. Tilly's not doing damage, but again, printing money, which probably really not that important in the grand scheme of things. But it's so... I mean, I might as well, right? And then let's reroll, because kind of dookie, if I'm being honest. After 40 seconds, gain basic stats. I doubt it's going to go that long. The Assassin's Glyph. Hold up. 45 crit. The holder counts as an assassin during combat. That would make Niklas execute, but then also get benefits. Like whenever an assassin's crit, they permanently gain... Yeah... I think I'm going to grab that. And then we'll get rid of the Executioner's Blade. And then I could still give you the 50 crit later, I suppose. I can give it to, like, Una for now. She's insane. At start of combat, here's in the back row, gain 25%. Auto attacks by assassins, duelists, and warriors gain 100 crit. Not bad. Or, like, should I grab team size here? I think I'll go team size. Because now I can throw, well... Yeah, I could just throw Nyx in. And he can have some fun. And then we can still keep getting investments from the back. And because we hit 5, we got 30 shards, so we're actually up now. Instead of just losing money from the investments. And with 23 bucks left, even if I send a reroll, can I afford anything? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Here's game 2 Omnivamp on victory. Permanently increase that by 2. Would have been good earlier on. Plus 30 Omnivamp. Gain 1 crit per 1% missing health on the target. And a bunch of random stuff. Poison, we're not doing that. I guess we get this Omnivamp thing. And to do that, I might sell something. Maybe sell Mage's Wand. Buy the Omnivamp thing, I guess. Give Una even more crit. At this point, the money printing is... I mean, it was always kind of... Like, he only printed 16. It's rarely worked out. Let's be honest. And then we want her alone in the back to get the bonus from this thing. We want her to be taking as much aggro as possible, so I'll move these guys there. And Joja. Okay, so she immediately took enough damage to activate. So that's... Oh my god, and then just freaking annihilated him. Alright, yeah, look at the... What the fudge? Crazy because I keep feeding Niklas. Literally, it's just Una. I keep feeding everyone else, and then at the end of the day, it's still just Una popping off. Do it again. Although, not enough people... No, it did activate stealth. Pog. We're still farming, baby. We just keep going back to back. Believe it or not, these are hard. I know it. You would, it's understandable you wouldn't know that, but... Are you going to activate stealth? Boom. Stealth activated. We printed some shards. Oh my gosh. Insane. Throw 10 shurikens. Okay, yeah, so she's already maxed out at 8. Goodness gracious. We could retrain and upgrade on one of the heroes. We could choose from 1 to 3 epic items or permanently increase the hero's HP per second healing by 40. Oh, wait, I don't think I gave you another item to eat. Oh, fudge. Keep forgetting to do that. I don't think retraining is going to get us anywhere. Unless, I don't know, like what? Well, we lose 2 item slots. I mean, I guess you could get an active ability. But, you know, let's just go for 1 to 3 epic items. Duelist Glyph. Holder counts as a duelist. Sword of Combustion. Attack speed. Attack on auto attack deals bonus damage equal to the burn on the target. Or Siphoning Dagger. Attack speed, crit, attack, and on auto attack, steal 1 mana from the target. Oh. The stealing 1 mana is interesting because we could throw that on someone like Tilly. And then they should rarely be able to cast anything, right? The problem, I guess, is Tilly has to live, though. Is a tall order. I'll have him eat Enlarging best. Maybe, like, which one would I want to put on him? Maybe the Siphoning Dagger. He has pretty fast attack speed. Why not? Go crazy. Nyx is up there, too. But whatever. For some reason, I'm really wanting to make Niklas work, even though it's just... In comparison, bro's doing nothing. Make sure you're grabbing all the aggro. And... Oh, wait. You have to be in the back row, right? Yep. You already activated stealth. Freaking easy. Like the Gestapo's freaking boom executed. Oh, look at Niklas. Yeah, there you go. He's getting some stuff. Yeah. Are you going to eat something else? The Freezing Gauntlet at this point. Is that very helpful? Probably. And then for those, we actually want the passive abilities, so we could give you... Starting Man doesn't help. That doesn't help. Don't want to take that away. Don't want to take... Yeah, I guess I could give you the Executioner's Blade for more crit, I guess. Sure. Boom, activated stealth. It's too easy. And it, oh my gosh. Our ability's insane, dude. We're making it. We're getting through Endless. Okay, wait, I don't have another item to eat, so at this point I probably shouldn't. And honestly, I should just beef up Yuna. Rather than nerfing. Let her go crazy. Because at this point, we just want to make sure we're winning. Okay, the shurikens didn't immediately kill, though. Oh, okay, well, then they got him there. I was like, oh? What do we have here? Get a random epic relic. Choose from 1 of 3 rare relics. There's so many epic relics that wouldn't help, so let's do rare relics. Quest to inflict poison. We're not... I mean, I guess technically we're doing that. But... If there's an assassin in combat, heroes gain stealth for 3 seconds the first time they go below 66% max HP. That's even more stealth. We've already farmed 295 crit from that. And now I can get even more because didn't we also grab... I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. There was the... If they drop below 33%. Maybe I didn't. Are we vibing here? I think we're vibing here. Okay, whoa. Maybe if they do so much damage in one hit that you don't even get to activate stealth, I guess that would be how we lose, huh? So maybe I stop farming crit on her. Because if they do just one shot here, we're kind of boned. So I could probably get away. Like one person right now might just do enough damage to her that it would activate it. Like that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, literally hit her once, activate stealth, so we're all good there. Blah. Do I ever get to go to a shop again? No? I'm not sure. Anyway. Try and activate my stealth here. Come on. Boom. Stealth activated. I need to go to a shop so I can stockpile on items because, yeah, Niklaus not being able to eat anything is... Gosh dang it. Yeah, maybe we don't get another shop. Choose from 1 of 3 epic items, 1 of 3 rare relics, random epic relic. Well, I guess I get an epic item to eat, but the relics affect everyone, and Niklaus isn't doing much. If there's a tank in combat, heroes gain 1 defense every second. We don't have a tank. Start of combat, heroes gain 15% max HP shield for Mystic in combat. We don't have Mystics. Quest, generate 25 shards. If we do that, on shards generated, heroes gain 15 crit and 500 shields. Now that could be something. And we're still investing into this guy. So he's giving everyone 30 mana regen. Which is pretty crazy. That's like half of the shurikens. I don't think we actually activated our stealth that time. Okay, wait. This isn't just immediately dying. We did activate stealth. Whoa. All right, so that guy was tanky. Don't know what happened. We ended up generating 32 shards that time, so we're good. Quest completed. Where is the freaking shop? Dang it. I didn't realize we'd, like, never get another shop. Okay. Well. Load everybody up here or something. Maybe I take you back now. Okay. You still got hit. Activated stealth. And then immediately pooped on him. My goat. I don't think I've ever made it this far. Let's keep trying. I mean, as long as we can keep him alive. Niklaus is actually doing a pretty good job at tanking. It would seem. Now let me go to a shop, man. They're never going to. I think it's just this over and over. Rare relics. Epic item. Random epic relic. More relics. Maybe some stealth stuff. For beginning, if they gain blah, blah, blah. On stall trigger. We don't really do that. Start of combat. Here's in the back row. Gain 25% or 25 crit increasement. Those all suck. I guess I'll go for rush. Maybe we'll gain a debuff. They gain 1 more. Because we have a lot of stuff that activates off rush. Like he gets like 8,000 shield to start. Okay, but... Oh, he deleted the backline there. Okay, wait, these guys are really tanky. What the fudge? Wait, he's starting to get it. He's starting to get annihilated. Wait a second. Is this... Wait, is this how it ends? It is how it ends. What the fudge? Wait, I'm only at 2,200? Wait, there's so many people that tied me, I guess. That's insane. When it really was just the unit show. But also, I feel like I'll show you. Unit can kind of hard kill it. Turns out, 2.7 million ability damage. 2.2 million crit damage. We end up getting 441 permanent attack and magic from that ability. 535 crit from that ability. And this relic ended up giving 943 permanent attack and magic to different people. And then Niklaus, I just feel like never had the full opportunity to shine. I mean, he did. He was solid. He just got overshadowed by Yuna, because what the fudge? Now, if you thought that run was it, you'd be wrong. Now, if you thought that run was it, you're a silly goose. Now, if you thought we were just going to do one run, you'd be wrong. We're hopping back into it. Like I said, we're going to do the next difficulty, which makes enemies more durable. Kind of vague, but I assume a little more HP, a little more defense, something like that. To start off, what are we looking at? I like to look at the like rewards or whatever you'd want to call it first. So all in, we'd get 40 shards, but you don't get an emergency rewind to begin with. So you get no do-over, but again, you get an injection of 40 shards early, which I feel like it can go both ways because I guess I don't know for sure. But if I had to guess, the shop rarity and stuff increases as time goes. So you're putting in more shards early for no guarantee that you hit a lot of cool stuff. But I guess maybe if you're looking for like a certain upgrade on a certain person, I don't know, you can force something. Legacy Charm heroes gain 1% of basic stats. Every 2 combat victories permanently increase the amount of basic stats by 1%. That doesn't... It might not seem like much, but that could honestly be decent. Quest, inflict 300 burn. If so, heroes gain 200 max HP and 25 attack. So that's obviously pushing us one way. Okay, burn. This one's whatever. And this one's also whatever. But you could maybe search for something earlier on. Like if I knew there was some permanent stacking thing I wanted to get earlier, then we could freaking try to do it earlier. And then as far as the heroes, we've got Grace, which we did in the first video. Blesses lowest HP hero with a shield, as well as healing them. And if the battle goes on long enough, it can actually resurrect dead heroes. Pollen is also sort of like a support, creates a flower field. Enemies in it get poisoned, allies get shielded and healed. And then Zuri, which is actually someone I unlocked in the progression, is a tank assassin, which is kind of an interesting combination. Their Stone Skin passive makes it so that on crit, they permanently gain 1 defense and 1 magic. And then it can trigger X amount of times per combat, depending on how much crit they have. Which is pretty interesting. I almost wouldn't mind grabbing them just for... But then, this quest item, I kind of just be getting nothing out of it, because it's not like it's doing much for us. But, you know, I've also never re-rolled. So, let's just re-roll. What did we get? Heroes can equip 2 additional items, but max team size is decreased by 1. That's interesting. Gain 15 shards, no strings attached. Or instantly rank up the above hero, but you start with 10 fewer shards. Wait, we can instantly rank up Dragomir? I mean, we did just try and use him, but what if, hear me out, we make him work this time? Boom! I'm grabbing Dragomir. Immediate rank B. So, let's choose. We can either make it so that his Devour, which is his skill, I should say what his skill does, in case you forgot, gains Omnivamp, and then deals damage. But if this ability kills, he gains shards. So now, with that in mind, this passive makes it so that Devour generates more shards on kill, and every time you cast it, you consume shards to permanently gain Omnivamp and crit. You go with the Sanguine, which makes him a mage class and grants magic damage. Every time he casts, he gets Omnivamp and teleports behind the lowest health enemy. If Devour kills, he gains 70 mana and stealth for 4 seconds. Which pretty much makes it so, yeah, like if Devour kills, he gets Devour back. Kind of hard to chain, but could be fun. And then gain the Vanguard class and 200 max HP. This is what we had last time. For the first 8 seconds of a fight, Assassins and Vanguards gain Omnivamp and crit per shard generated. Look, getting him frame 1 means we go... What it's called, the Greedy? Yeah, that's me. We can permanently upgrade. We can get more shards, and every time we're casting, we're gaining permanent stats. Bet. And now we hope our boy can carry us to victory. I'm curious. I feel like probably not. I don't think this fight ever goes long enough, but if somehow we're afforded, maybe if I like walk far enough away, I'm afforded enough time to actually use... No. Ah, imagine that fudge. I could have automatically got a Devour there. That'd be crazy. We only have 20 shards, but I can go ahead and give him 4 mana regen, extra crit, and gain magic per 8 shards generated this game, which would happen slowly but surely. Otherwise, I could get someone else, maybe even someone like Fiona, who could shield him and stuff. But call me crazy, I'm gonna buy both items for him: mana regen and crit, and max HP. Nobody else on the board. Maybe a mistake. And then I might even just lock this shop to get Fiona next turn, since she gives a shield to the lowest current percent max HP hero. So if he's our front line, then we could just try and... We either have to try to make him tanky enough to frontline, or make a frontline where he can go around them. In which case, maybe I don't need to lock it in. A little risky. I don't think I've ever actually only had one hero for the second fight, but hey. We get to choose from our starter kit. We can get an extra shard per surviving hero until the first boss. Until the 4th combat, items cost 2 less. Or choose a hero to permanently gain 30 attack speed. That sounds like more permanent stats. Say less. Bro's got 30 more attack speed. And I don't think he's going to walk to the ranged. So actually, I'm going to make the ranged walk to us then. It'll take a little bit longer until he's damaging us. It's like 1 hex, but it's something. And then, boom! Okay, so not enough. But we really need this next Devour to be enough to kill. If it doesn't, I'm so set. Boom! Big Devour. Now, if we can also get the Devour off on this guy. Come on, don't kill him yet. Devour, eat him up. Oh! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. So we printed 8 shards. And then we... whatchamacallit, used our ability 3 times. So that ended up giving us 6 Omnivamp and crit. Now, it's important to remember, though, every time we cast, we consume 2 shards. So we lucked out and made 2 shards in that battle, but probably more often than not, we might lose a little since... Although, no, Devour generates 3 more shards. Okay, so maybe it's not adding into this. So no, technically, we made 8 from this and 6 from this. So 14. Even though it says shards generated / spent 0. Oh, well, that would make sense. It's null and void because we spent 6, but then we got... Okay. All right, yeah, I got it. We got 34 bucks. And some random relics. Nothing I'm, like, pogging about. We could go for the Rip Dip Skipper or Kai. Somebody to sit there and tank. Like, maybe Rip. He's a decent enough tank. Or we could reroll... Well, there's Zuri. She's a pretty good tank, I think. She's got her on crit, gain defense and magic, but since she's already rank B, she has when auto-attacked, inflict armor on the attacker, and gain HP per second. Make her pretty tanky. And we can afford her. Sure. We'll do that, and then I'm going to buy the Charm, which gives more mana regen and magic, so ideally we're ulting more. I'm going to give the max HP now to Zuri because hopefully she's in the front tanking. And then do we want Etched Path or Express Delivery? This gives relics or items in the future. This gives us an item now. How about a relic or item? Invest in the future, you know, for a brighter tomorrow. We could get a relic that makes rerolls 1 less. Could get a rare item that gives max HP defense and shards if the battle goes on too long. A Warrior's Charm giving a lot of attack and turning the person into a warrior, or a relic that, when rush triggers, gives crit and attack speed. Maybe we'll just grab the Golden Helmet, max HP defense, and if the battle goes on long, we get some shards because that can go on Zuri. And we only need to win 1 combat until we can get that. Works for me. And then this fella here is actually going to jump to the back, which is perfectly fine. I'd rather him 1v1 my Dragomir, because he'll be the squishiest, so maybe our Devour can immediately get the kill. Although it might just be a little too early. Nope, that's a Devour kill. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Give me your freaking money. Oh, nom, 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 nom. So how's it looking over here? Oh, we just barely missed it. No. Okay, but I think we should be able to get it here. Pretty free. Oh, there we go. All right, we missed out on 1, but we still got 2. That's what I love to see. Oh, heroes gain 2 Omnivamp on combat victory. Permanently increase this by 2. Sure. More Omnivamp for everybody. And then we could either get another item or could go like Grace just for some more defense. If we're really just building around Dragomir being the carry. But honestly, I'm not sold on that idea. I'm just going to buy an item. The blade, which gives crit and attack, give it to Dragomir, and then we're going to give the golden helmet to Juri. If I were to give her crit, like let's say I gave her the blade, it still doesn't scale enough. But if I scaled or gave her enough armor and crit, then her passive ability could trigger more. So we'll look for maybe a potential there. Regular encounter or challenge? What is this? Each second, enemies heal 3% max HP, but we get a random rare relic. Trust. Hopefully. We would like to hit the spiders first, because I think they're going to be the squishiest. But they're probably going to hurt a bunch. So let's see. Maybe a quick devour here. Why is he stunned? Oh, because of the stun, we like barely... If we'd gotten 1 or 2 more autos in, it would have killed. Fudge. Okay, but hopefully the HP regen gives us enough time to get the devour kill here. I think it is. Boom! Devoured. And we made it to 30 seconds, so the helmet gave us 3 shards. Give us another devour kill. Boom! And let's make it another one. Come on. Might need a crit here. Oh, we're printing money, bro. Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay, at the start of combat, here's in the front row, gains 60 defense and grow in size. If we crit 40 times, then every time we crit, we reduce the target's defense by 4. Or when we trigger stall, heroes get 10% max HP shield and 8 mana. So the frontline barricader would help Juri a bunch and would scale their passive and whatnot. But also, every time we crit, reducing target's defense, I mean, everybody's critting a good bit. That would make it easier. I think I'm going to go with that. So we first have to crit 40 times for that to trigger, but we have a Rowan. I think he's a... Yeah, Vanguard tank. After 10 seconds, gains more HP per second. If I'd gotten that relic, I guess that'd be really good. This is what? Tank Assassin. There's the Spiked Plate, 400 max HP. If they take 2500 shield damage, reflects some of the damage, but I don't think you shield at all. And I'm not sure who else I'm looking to pair. Because, like, again, this is another healer if we kind of wanted to go that route. Or this would just be more tanking. Like, what are his upgrades? Gain shields, then deal damage and stun enemies in front of him for 4 seconds. Every time he autos, gains shields and deals bonus damage equal to percentage of current shields. Or whenever stall triggers, permanently gain max HP and defense. And at the start of combat, tanks and vanguards gain all defense and max HP from this ability. That is interesting. It's very interesting. Maybe we'll just grab Rowan for now. And then he's not quite shielding himself yet. So I'll buy a belt for just 200 HP. Vanguard. This would give him 200 extra HP. But I think I'll reroll. At start of combat, here's in the back row, gain 10 attack speed and 15 crit. Pretty good. I could just throw Dragomir back there. But we also ended up finding Tilly. Which I know we just kind of had these people, but if we're looking for shard generation, that would be more of it. But let's grab the backline aggressor. And then might give more magic to him. Because the attack doesn't scale the devour. So instead, I'll give like a little bit extra crit to Juri. And then I'll grab the tome for 25 magic. Throw that on Dragomir. And then, what was this guy's name? Rowan. I'll give him that extra HP. No, I guess I still have some money. Because what could Tilly upgrade to? Gain an item slot on auto attack, deal bonus damage per shard generated this game. Okay, I'm buying her. Maybe we find her upgrade. Right now we don't need her, but also right now, could just throw her in. She's not doing much, but if she occasionally prints some freaking shards, I'm just such a sucker for this stuff, man. I'm so greedy. What do we have here? A majestic waterfall. We get to choose a C rank or lower hero to rank them up, but my heroes lose 20% basic stats for the next 2 combats, which, spoilers, one of those would be the boss. Alternatively, we could get a large power crystal, giving permanent stats, permanent primary stats for their classes. So I think Warrior would give attack and attack speed, like if I give it to Tilly. Jury would get armor and crit. Dragon would just get crit. Both pretty... I wouldn't mind upgrading, but it does mean we lose those 20% basic stats. Ah, screw it. We're ranking them up. Who are we going to rank up? Good question. Are we going to go Tilly? Kind of seems like a good idea. Or, we talked about that with Rowan. He could go for stall triggers to get max HP and defense to buff up our... But I think that he would be our only stall. I don't think... Yeah. Alright, fine. We'll do Tilly. And then we'll spread out. Now we kind of got 2 carries. Because, yeah, if we go with bonus damage per shard generated... Seems pretty... But then I'm almost worried you're going to be taking the kills from Dragomir. You wouldn't do that, right? Or right? You better not. Alright, with reduced stats, are we still okay? I think so. I'm going to throw Dragomir back here because he's actually going to get pulled in by the plant, which is fine. But I think we can farm a kill back here without anyone else interfering. The Devour, does it automatically get a kill? Not from that range. That's a feels bad. We missed out. Unless, I don't think it's... just barely died. Okay, are we devouring this? What are we devouring? We devoured that. Okay. Now let's keep the money print going. Come on. Devour kill? No. You're targeting the wrong one, you boner. Oh, well, Tilly's dead. I don't know how that happened. Come on, Devour kill. Boom! Okay. Sorry about that, Tilly. But we still got 2 Devours. And we're still up on money on there. Barely. But we've gained 26 Omnivent and crit from that so far. And she didn't even end up generating 1 chart. But, you know, next time. We also got the quest completed. So every time we crit, we reduce defense by 4. We did get a B-rated Grace. Who has, on cast after 20 seconds, permanently give the target primary stats for each of their classes. Oh, I do like permanent. But we could get heroes gain 50 max HP on combat victory, permanently increase the max HP. I quite like that. I'm going to do that. And then we have the quiver for attack speed and crit. Throw that on Tilly for the attack speed. Maybe send a reroll. I was kind of hoping for more attack speed or something. I don't know if I want to reroll again. Is this enough to beat the dragon? Well, let's just say I hope so. We'll be fine, I'm sure. I wouldn't worry about it. We can rank up a C rank or lower hero. So we could rank up Rowan in the back, but would there be any reason for that? Not really, no. Doesn't have any backup we'd be using right now. We could retrain one of their upgrades, but we kind of like that. So actually, I guess just heroes gain 10% basic stats. So it kind of offsets the debuff we were getting. We only are reduced by 10%, so it's not worst case. We want you to be tanking, obviously, and then you'll come around. Hopefully, y'all don't bunch up. And then, oh yeah, see, we immediately printed some shards. I'm pretty sure the Hydra's, yeah, stronger while they have more heads, so the lower we get them, the easier the fight gets. And wouldn't it be really cool if we could kill with the Devour right here? Or get more mana, you freaking boner. Devour him. Yes! Devouring the freaking dragon. Let's go, dude. We got $100. That's a rank A ripper. The heck? On rush, permanently gain max HP. Whenever Vanguard auto attacks or is auto attacked, they gain shield. But we got some fancy looking stuff. Legendary Relic. The Rift Storm starts 30 seconds sooner. Heroes take 100% reduced damage from the Rift Storm. Interesting. So you're trying to like outlast them in the Rift Storm, I guess. On kill for 20 seconds. Oh, for the first 20 seconds of fight, if we get a kill, get 12 shards. That's a lot of money. Win a combat with 4 more heroes of the same class. No. Increase team size by 1. I mean, we could do that. This gives on crit reduced target's defense, even though we're already kind of doing that. I mean, we could go for even more money, I guess. In the first 20 seconds, get a kill. It's 12 bucks. So the Rift Storm will start at 20 seconds. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't mind if we draw the fights out because we get some stuff from Tilly. I'm going to reroll, see what we get. Get all 7 crests. Crests are items which make a hero count as having an additional class. So we could give somebody a bunch of different classes. We currently don't have anything that affects specific heroes. But I guess we could get some things later on. We get a relic that after 10-20 seconds inflict poison. What is this? Sacrificial Scythe. 15 crit, 30 Omnivamp. At the start of combat, lose 25% max HP. The first time each combat the holder reaches 100% max HP, gain 5 shards. I'm a sucker for shards, bro. It's really not that complicated. This gives attack speed and Omnivamp and attack per shards generated, so that would be good on Tilly. This is a tank glyph, 90 defense. The holder counts as a tank. If they were already a tank, they gain 15% defense. So that could go kind of crazy on Zuri. But that would mean I'm foregoing a team expansion. Is that what I want to do? I don't know if that's worth it. But now that I'm looking at it anyway, do I even have the money? If I sold that, that's 9 bucks. 12 bucks. 39. I can't even buy one. Huh. Alright, well, I guess I already made the decision. Fine, tank's glyph it is. Get rid of a belt. Give you a tank. 246 armor, that's pretty darn good. And do you scale off magic at all? No, so I'll just give you some HP. Alright. It's an interesting angle I'm going with here, but we'll see if it pays off. I'm going to throw a Dragomir back here so we can body all these little dudes. And then I'm actually going to put her over here so she gets hit the least, hopefully. Dragomir 1v3, we live for those. Get some Devour kills immediately. Okay. Wait, why did he... Oh, I was like, why we get shards? Because of the Executioner thing. Okay, Devour kill incoming. Boom! Huge Omnivamp on that. I don't think that's enough to kill from there, but we'll try. Maybe a crit? Oh, a crit indeed. We're printing shards everywhere, bro. All right, come on. Give me another big crit. Another big crit. Devour that sucker. Yes! Now, wait. Don't kill him until... I don't think we'll have time. Unless Devour? Ah. I'm just blinded by money, man. Money. Printed 52 with Devour. 40 with... Or, well, even more with the Greedy, but it also cost. But we've gained 40 Omnivamp crit from it. And then, yeah, Executioner got us shards. The Helmet got us shards. The Luxurious passive of Tilly got us from shards. We're up to 74. Yes, sir. Crit and attack. On combat survival of health by a warrior, this item gains 10 attack. Well, Tilly is a warrior. And she does, with her passive, scale attack speed a little bit by attack damage, so why not? If we cast 25 active abilities, then heroes gain 25 starting mana. Dragomir is the only one who has an active, so that's probably not going to do much for us. So, hit the fat reroll. For each duelist in combat, stall abilities trigger 4 seconds earlier. We have one duelist, but I don't think we have any stall. So that's not doing anything. The items are... What is this? That's for poison. Nope, reroll. He's on sale. Start of combat. Here's in the back row. Gain 40 attack speed and increased move speed. You know what? I'll grab that. And actually... Do I even bother rerolling? Alright, fine. I'll reroll. Looking for some hero upgrades, but not finding it. Start of combat. Gain 4 shards per assassin in combat. That gives us 8 shards? Oh, come on, man. That's too easy. Then if I sell this, there's Sentinel's Plate. At start of combat, if the holder is alone in the front row, triple the stats, so it's 600 HP and 90 defense. Get rid of Belt then. You're super tanky. I'll sell that. Proceed. Choose a single hero to battle against an enemy for a variety of rewards, or survive as long as possible against immortal enemies to earn shards. So unfortunately, we can't devour anything. Is Dragomir strong enough to win a 1v1? I don't know, but in Endurance, Tilly can at least print some shards with her passive. And it gives time for Zuri to continue building her passive, because if you remember, every time she crits, she's getting defense and magic. Currently 32 extra defense and magic. So, we'll go with that. And with how tanky Zuri is, I think we can last 50 seconds. I'm getting greedy. Could have settled for 40, you know, but here I am. So we want her alone in the front, and then we want these guys in the back so that they get the 40 attack speed and increased movement speed. And GLHF, 386 armor. Love that. So see, there we go. Printing some shards. Just keep that up. In the meanwhile, we're just going to try to stay alive. The thing is, she gets more HP regen the more she gets auto-attacked. So I'm hoping she just gets so tanky. I think these guys' abilities are randomly hitting Tilly. She's almost dead. Got, like, no Omnivamp. Oh, well, I guess Omnivamp doesn't work because they can't take damage. But, okay, yeah, look at that. Zuri held the fort down by herself. Go on. Go on, then. So, I can't even... Fudge. Oh, I guess... Maybe... Yeah, you can't increase because, again, they were immortal. So you never got to crit. But the good news is Tilly's is just every time she auto. So that still worked. Putting Dragomir here since these two are jumping. And we want Dragomir to get those kills. And then we'll move Tilly over here. GLHF. See Dragomir get a devour. Boom. Right off the rip. We're already getting shards from our autos. Give me another devour kill here. Boom. And Tilly's starting to do a bunch of additional damage because of all the shard generation. That's another devour kill. Like, see, she's keeping up with... All right, wait, let me devour. Let me devour. Oh. Botch. But yeah, you can see now. Because the more shards, the more damage she's doing. Bonus damage per shard generated. And we've generated 262, baby. That is an epic item. 200 max HP, 25 attack. For the first 7 seconds, gain 33% basic stats. I guess that's okay for Tilly. Wait, we have so much money. I guess for the first 10 seconds, heroes have 20 HP. At the very least, this Adrenal Eye makes it so we attack really fast for 7 seconds, you know? Print some more money, so I'll get rid of the blade. The blade. We don't need the tome. We don't need the blade. We'll reroll. I kind of just want to start looking for some upgrades, man. On Rush Trigger, give heroes crit and attack speed. How many Rush do we have? We have 1, 2... is that it? Yeah. 2. I think maybe we fish for some upgrades. They got to be in here somewhere. Or I guess backup skills. I haven't been looking at backup. Not going to get anything for that. For the first 5 seconds, warriors gain 1 crit and 1 omnivamp per rush triggered. We're not doing much of that, though. When in combat with 3 or more heroes that do not share a class. We share assassin. That's not going to work. Rerolling. Okay, there's a jury upgrade. There's something. Rank A. We are not triggering Saul. But she can get her own stall after 35 seconds. Heal 100% max HP. Gain 100 mana and gain 20% defense. That's pretty crazy. Start of combat. If this hero is in the back row, they gain 100% crit and stealth. We're not doing that. Yeah, let's do that. If we make it at 35 seconds, they'll become an even more unkillable god. An unkillable demon. For 8 seconds, warriors gain attack and defense per rush trigger. No. Rerolling. Gotta be some more stuff. What is this? 300 max HP, 45 defense. Quest takes 7,500 damage. You get 25% max HP and 25 defense. That is very nice. I think we'll get rid of the golden helmet. I'll actually put it on Tilly so it still gives us some shards. But yeah, if we complete the quest on this, holy. And then Assassins, Duelists, and Warriors gain 15 crit, 20 attack speed, and 25 attack. Yep. And any other upgrades? Apparently not. When... Oh, what do you... no. Win a combat with 4 or more combined classes in play. 1, 2, 3... What? 1, 2, 3... we have 4. Then get 3 random crest items. I mean, it's something. $6 to reroll right now is a bit steep. Yeah, I guess we'll grab it. And then I think we just challenge... Well, what is it? After 15 seconds, enemies have 55% increased stats. Could be a bit dicey. But if we make it to 35, I don't think anyone's outgrowing our jury. They got a lot going on here, though. Okay, so we'll do this. Hopefully get kills on these snakes or spiders early with some crits. Like an early big devour crit here. Yes, sir. Keep going. Keep devouring, my son. Devour again. Fudge, you didn't kill though. Okay, but we're printing money here. Maybe we get a devour kill over there. I couldn't see. I don't think we did, but Tilly's still printing shards. I'm feeling good on this devour. Boom! Yes, sir. Boom, boom, boom. What are we at now? 58 Omnivamp and crit gotten from Greedy. Freaking love that. But we got Epic Relics. At start of combat, if all heroes in combat share a class, all heroes gain 20% to all their basic stats. Well, there you have it. If I can get an Assassin Crest for Tilly, then everyone gets 20% to base stats. Otherwise, we have when in combat with 2 heroes in reserves, at start of combat, they get a small amount of stats. Or whenever hero inflicts... Okay, we're not doing it. So I guess Perfect Unity. Because that's all we have. And then... Bodge. We got the crest, but we didn't get Assassin. We did technically get 2 Tanks crests. So I could put them on Tilly and Dragomir. And then we'd technically be sharing something, but... And then I'm giving up offense for 60 defense, which I guess if we're being honest... Not terrible. Yeah, I guess I don't hate that. Get rid of the golden helmets. 3 less shards. And then we lose some mana regen here. But it's an increase. 20% increase to base stats. There's an epic amulet of winter. Extra defense and magic. We're not inflicting frost, though. On combat victory, gain 3 shards. That's more shard generation. Reroll, looking for some upgrades. Still can't find nothing. Well, here we go. At the start of combat, inflict 20 frost. So it would reduce their defense by 10 and 10 attack speed. And then every 2 seconds they'll lose 1, but it means they start slower. So I guess we could take that. And see, Magician's Ledger. What if I got another one? Because it's mana regen crit, but gain more magic for 8 shards. So if we did that, I'd have to get rid of the Tank's Crest, though. But that means... Nah. I'll hold on to it. Reroll. Oh, fine. A Dragomir upgrade. Here we go. Rank A. What do we got? On Rush Trigger, Assassins gain crit, attack, and magic. We don't really do Rush, though. Gain 50% crit against enemies with poison. We are doing that because anyone who attacks Jury is getting poisoned. Or at the start of combat, inflict 53 poison. I think we're going to go with gain 50% crit against enemies with poison. Not perfect, but pretty good. For the first 8 seconds, whenever a warrior crits, an enemy reduce the enemy's defense by 20. That's pretty good, and we can afford it. Sure. And then that'll do it. To the guild banner. We get Assassin Relic, a Tank Relic, or Duelist Relic. Well, technically, Tank would count for everybody. But Assassin, I mean, but even if we do, the Tank's probably something pretty passive, right? Whereas Assassin work for both these. Actually, I barely tank. Let's see what Tank Relics are. I don't even know. Tank stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. All right, immediately no good. Whenever a tank is auto-attacked, they apply 2 frost to the attacker. Whenever a tank is auto-attacked, they apply 1 poison. Okay, we'll do that. Because that means even if Dragomir isn't hitting someone who's hitting Jury, aka someone getting poisoned, if they're hitting him, he's poisoned, so he'll always have that 50% extra crit against the poison. It's not incredible, but it's something. Put that boy up there, and then wow. Give me big devour. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Wait, Tilly's going too crazy now. Wait. Tilly, I can't devour. Tilly. Okay, we got 1 devour. Wait, someone tell Tilly to calm down. What the fudge? The 20% increase to basic stats, I guess, really helps out Tilly. Because what the fudge? Oh, here we go. I feel like this is such... I know it feels really similar to our first build, but hear me out. We could get Nyx in the back. Assassins and Duelists instantly kill enemies below 25% HP. I mean... yeah. Totally forgot. I still have Rowan back here. I should sell him. Each second if there's a tank in combat, heroes gain 1 defense. Hey, guess what? We have some tanks. This gives crit, attack, and magic. Every time we cast, gain magic, or attack. On auto attack, gain magic. Let's reroll. What is this? Extra max HP, defense, and attack speed. On auto attack, inflict burn. When auto attacked, inflict burn. Okay, well, that's got to be really good on Tilly, right? Oh yeah, not to mention for the first 7 seconds, another 33 basic stats. Yeah. And then 1 attack per 8 charge generated. There's 309. I mean, she's living her best life. But let's see. So technically gaining 49 attack speed right now. If I take that away, 37. So it takes away 12 attack speed. This would give 20. And then we start applying burn. So, sure. And we'll reroll again. Okay, there's a Tilly upgrade. For the first 8 seconds, gain 100% attack. Start of combat, warriors gain lasting shields. On auto attack, inflict a frost or gain 1 rage. They're all pretty good. Maybe inflicting frost? Yeah. Debuff them some more. What is this? After 15 and 30 seconds, give heroes a lasting 1% max HP shield for each time you've rerolled. And I've rerolled 16 times. I'll buy that. Hopefully it doesn't go that long, but just in case. To the debtor. I mean, I have been spending a lot of money. So we can choose from 3 common relics, but earn 5 fewer shards for my next combat victory or decline. Yeah, let's see what items they have. There's a quest, generate 15 shards. If so, heroes gain crit and omnivamp. I'm gonna be honest. Yep, just grabbing that. That'll be easy to do. And then, you know the drill. Okay, he's gonna get pulled. That's fine with me. Because maybe that lets him actually get a Devour. Boom! Devour in. We need you on the back line because Tilly's messing up the front line. Boom! That's a Devour kill. You're not even gonna get a chance, are you? Look at freaking Tilly go, dude! Yes, because we keep printing money. It keeps making them stronger. Whenever a duelist auto-attacks, it gains 2 attack speed and 2 attack, and that works as backup in Tilly as a duelist. Yeah.
I'll win medals again.
I'll take one of those. Epic. Holy, over 200 bucks. After 15, 30, and 45 seconds, heroes gain lasting shields. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know if it'll last that long, but again, sure. Let's hope we find some upgrades, because upgrade would give item slots here. Oh, but the Scroll of Violence. 30 attack speed, 40 attack, but if we auto-attack 100 times, gain plus 25% attack and 25% attack, and then Tilly's just going stupid, dumb, stupid, crazy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is increasing the attack it's giving, so it's giving 40. That's probably good. I guess I'll get rid of the Flaming Gauntlets. And we could give heroes crit and combat victory permanently increase it. Sure. On combat victory gain 6 shards. Sure. Gotta be some upgrades in here somewhere. Trigger stall 4 times. Yeah, still don't think we have any stall or anything. Rerolling. Trigger stall. S rank pimento. What the heck? Wow. This technically helps Pimenta too. For the first 8 seconds, warriors gain attack and defense. Sure. And then looking for some upgrades. Start of combat, heroes in the front row gain 60 defense and ground size. That helps Shuri. One more reroll. I don't think anyone's applying shield. Fair enough then. Ooh, but we could give them Deadeye Hood at start of combat if they're alone in the back. Triple these stats. But I like having Robin here in the back because he gets 40 attack speed and increased movement speed. And I don't really know what item to take off you. If I get rid of the tank thing, then that kind of ruins it. So we'll manage with this. We'll head to the campfire. Rank up a B rank or lower hero. It only affects people in the back, but that would increase the effectiveness of their backup skill, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this would make it so they kill below 35% max HP. So let's do that. Or Logan would give... Yeah. Let's go for the execution. And then... Does he have any backup stuff? Nope. On kill, gain 8 shards. Sure. I don't think you'll be on the board, but hey, if you die, it's freaking shard generation. And let's see total here. What do we got? She is doing 480 bonus damage every auto attack because we've generated 480 so far. Let's go. Throw you right in the front. And Giocha. Oh my god, Tilly, what the fudge? I can't even really process what just happened. Holy. Yeah, Tilly went crazy. Sheesh. Okay. So it's permanent upgrades, baby. All right, we have 170 bucks to spend at the auction house. Let's go shopping, baby. We could do whenever an assassin's crit, they inflict 8 poison. What about you? After 40 seconds, increase debuffs on enemies by 99%. What about items? At the start of combat and every 10 seconds, inflict 10 poison, 20 frost, and 30 burn. We could increase team size. If I do, though, I would need to make sure they all have, like, tank, because then it would mess up our stuff. Right here, if we trigger rush 25 times, we can increase team size. I mean, increasing team size is probably the play eventually. If not, I guess already, right? Is it worth losing out on the 20% buff to basic stats? Yeah, I'll increase team size, and then I'll get this quest. So if we can trigger rush enough times, we'll get another spot. And who do we want in? I think probably Nyx, because he'll be able to activate the most amount of a rush. So then we don't need everyone to be tank, so I can take those off. I can give Magician's Ledger back to Vampire Fella. We can give the Flaming Gauntlets back to Tilly. Or actually, maybe just in the Brawler's Ledger. Flaming Gauntlets to Nyx. We can give him the Golden Helmet, sure. And the Quiver. 6 mana regen, extra HP per second, blah, blah, blah. At start of combat, the holder gains a shield equal to 400% of their defense. Be a pretty big shield on Jury. Otherwise, though, they're kind of eh. It's a lot of extra attack per charge generated, though. Yeah, I'll probably do another Brawler's Ledger for Nyx. Sell the Quiver. Every 8 times a tank is auto-attacked, stun that attacking enemy. That's interesting. Generate 25 shards. If so, when shards are generated, heroes gain 15 crit and 500 shields. Oh, baby, yes. We get crit, attack, and magic, and for the first 6 seconds, they have stealth. That sounds pretty good for Nyx. I'm not going to lie. Throw that on Nyx. And then I guess I could get this. Because then whoever's attacking Jury could get stunned. Bet. Is this going to work out? I don't know. I hope so. I feel like you never know. Oh, I think that was a Devour Killer. I don't know. Oh, probably an execute damage. We're printing shards. Yeah, they wanted us to generate 25 shards. In one battle, we generated 102. What? That's crazy. Go, my sons. Oh, we didn't get a Devour kill, though. Oh, but look at Tilly. Like, where in the world is all this coming from? Oh. Keep it going. Yep. Oh. Oh, what the heck? Oh, we got the 5th party spot. That's why. I was like, wait, what's happening? Okay, so then do we want Irony, or Logan? Definitely Irony. She actually does something. We'll give you Mage, Tank, and Tank. Pfft. Go crazy. Wow. I think Devour killed there. Maybe we get another Devour kill? No, okay. But I don't know where else. We've generated 786 shards. Holy crap. The only problem is we're never going to see another shop, so I'll never get to spend it. But choose an epic item or permanently increase a hero's max HP by 800. For Jury, that could be really good. I'm going to do that. Or, I mean, we could even get crazy and, like, give it to Dragomir or Tilly with their lifesteal, so if they do get weakened later on, like, they can take a hit, maybe? Yeah, because I think Tilly is our carry for sure at this point. So the tankier she is, won't complain. And then watch as we print money. Next. Do it again. Look at all the money, man. Of course, we ended up getting crazy money printing right after we were able to use it at shops. I mean, we already were printing a good bit, but I mean, this is insane. Wow. Also, I haven't even looked. So, Jury's passive, she's gotten 104 magic and defense from that. We've got 94 Omnivamp and crit for the vampire. We generated 94 shards from just her autos. And actually, Nyx has generated 24 shards himself. Go on. Go on, then. Get an epic item, rare relic, random rare, epic relic. I think we want some relics. This, if cast 25 active abilities, start with 25 starting mana. The only person, yeah, Dragomir's literally the only one that's active, so. Started combat, heroes gain max, we don't have mystics. Tanks and vanguards gain 45 defense and 300 max HP. Hey, you know what? That's not terrible. That works for whatchamacallit. Irony. We could give tank again to someone else then to get that bonus, but I mean, I guess I could get rid of like the flaming gauntlets. Sure. Might as well. And Jilucha. So see, it's going pretty well, but we're going to hit like one random round and then it's just like, oh, everything went horribly. And I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen. But that's why I wanted to get max team size. Just more bodies on the floor to hopefully buy us more time. That was really my only thinking. This person's attack speed is insane. Oh my, I didn't realize that Tilly's was at for at least the beginning 700 like 80 attack speed. Yeah, she's at 715, 740, 760, 800, 830. Goodness gracious. Whew. Keep it going. We've generated 1,300 shards. Epic item, epic relic, retrain and upgrade. I don't think we want to retrain. Although, what would happen if I retrain him at this point? He would gain the Vanguard class and max HP, and for the first 8 seconds, Assassins and Vanguards gain Omnivamp and crit per shard generated this game. Holy cow. So for the first 8 seconds, Assassins and Vanguards get a 1,300 Omnivamp and 1,300 crit, because at this point, the way I see it, we're not getting a bunch of Devour kills. I don't know, maybe we are, but we could get more value out of that. But then Vanguards, we don't have any Vanguards, so it would only give it to Assassins, which to be fair would be Nyx, Shuri, and Dragomir. But see, if I replace it, does that... I assume the Omnivamp and crit it's giving me stay. So I don't know, let's see it. Like I have 175 Omnivamp, 306 crit. Let's retrain it and just see what happens for science. For science! Let's go... retrain... I guess I could retrain the crit against enemies. Oh, I didn't realize I could retrain that one. Ooh, maybe I should have. Oh, I could still go back. So like this, on auto attack inflict frost, we could probably get something better. But nah, I want to see how this works. Gain the Vanguard class. Okay, looks to me like... Yes, the Omnivamp and crit, so we got maximum value. And now we give 1,300 crit and Omnivamp at the start, which is insane. Yeah, 2,000 crit. But you can see it's already kind of getting crazy. Jury almost died, which is heresy. Oh my god. Wait, apparently that unlocked Dragomir's full potential because now bro's 1 million damage. Holy suck. Yeah, so that crit, I guess, makes his... Wow. Okay. Well, looks like the tides have turned in terms of... What the fudge? Okay, well then... What if I... If I rush... And this gains basic stats. I don't think that would scale with the Kingpin. I think we still vibe with this. Let's see how much damage he's doing. Like, do a big devour. Holy, 169,000 damage. Okay, so now we need to see if we can find stuff that can extend the duration of rush. Because holy, just freaking twit. Like, well, that time though, Tilly's making a comeback, so they're neck and neck now. Okay, now I could retrain and upgrade. Or permanently increase a hero's attack speed by 80. If I were to do that, the Tilly should be even crazier. Because she increases base stats. And that would be a base stat, not like at a battle start. So, give that to Tilly. I think this might be my furthest I've ever gone in Endless. So she's at 255 right now. She starts with 900. She's over 1,000. Oh my gosh, look at her go. But even that, you see, we had 1,000,000 crits somewhere in there. And even with that said, are we losing? A lot of people are dying. All right. It's close. I think we're dead. Whoa. That's what I'm saying, man. What? Did over 2 million damage. And still lost. It just gets so crazy. We were so close to winning. We had 1,100 shards. Let's just see. Generated 1,700 shards that run. Money, money, money. Money. Look at that. Ability damage, 3.6 million. Yeah, all that came at the end, all right? Don't get too high and mighty. President didn't tell me more about like how much they tanked. This guy didn't even get anything. Poor guy. A rank makes it so we earn 1 fewer shard per surviving hero at the end of each combat. They really be out here trying to take my money away, man. Who do they think they are? What do we have? Get an item which benefits assassins. Start with 5 fewer shards. Gain an extra shard per surviving hero at end of combat. Start with 5 fewer shards. Get a random rare item that gives you magic. Kind of like the extra shard per surviving hero at end of combat. That'll pay out later on. And it's paired with, I guess fittingly, a Vanguard tank, Rowan. Whose passive is literally just 10 seconds into a fight, he gets some extra HP regen. He's just kind of there to take some hits, so hopefully he survives. I don't know where we go from that, buddy, but yeah. We could pair you with freaking, what does Pimenta do? Create a poison cloud around her. Each second deal damage and inflict poison to enemies in the cloud. After 15 seconds, gain HP per second per enemy in the poison cloud. Okay. We have Nyx. For 5 seconds, gain attack speed and attack damage for each time this ability is triggered this combat. So you want him just attacking a bunch. Reyna. Unleashing a punch combo. Each one counts as an auto attack that deals % damage and gives lasting shields. Cleric Scroll is pretty useless because Rowan doesn't need mana regen. Yeah, I think we're going to reroll. Oh, we actually rerolled into a B tier Arya. What does she do? She's a mage. Channel an energy beam for 2.5 seconds. Each half second, deal damage, inflict frost, and inflict burn to all enemies inside the beam. And passively, mages inflict 30% more debuffs. Arya inflicts an additional 50% more debuffs. Yeah, or we could grab a Ho Young. I mean it when I say I've never put this guy on my board, I don't think. He fires an arrow at the farthest enemy. It deals damage and gains additional crit. I mean, I think I've had Arya on my board at some point. What is Hu Young upgrade? Gain the Mystic class and mana regen. On kill, permanently gain mana regen and stealth. Start of combat, other assassins and mystics gain all mana regen from this. Or kill shot gains extra crit the first time it's cast each combat. On kill, gain 1 shard for each hex from the enemy. Or gain the warrior class, 50 attack damage, 40 mana, and 5 attack range. Although it says 40 max mana, which makes me think, yeah, it'll take longer to cast. Always choose to target the furthest enemy. Auto attacks gain extra attack and crit for each hex from the enemy. I mean, we've been doing assassin. So, even if I haven't used them, we'll go with Arya.
I didn't join your guild alone.
And attack speed and crit doesn't really help anyone here. Although, Plague Amulet... Nah. You have any stall triggers? No, but on stall trigger, give heroes a 10% max HP shield and 8 mana. I might freeze for that. Because off the rip, Rowan has stall stuff. Nah, but I don't think I can sit on it. We don't have that much money. Let's look at the starter kits. We can get 2 extra shards per surviving hero in round 2 and 3. Get a rare item which gives magic. Well, yeah, let's just get a rare item that gives magic because we just got Arya. And this gives crit, attack, magic. And if we crit 10 times, we gain 15 shards. Sure, we'll give that to Arya. And let it rip. I tried to position her here because I think the beam, it does depend on where you line it up. Because, like, you'll see here, I think it should. Yeah, see, it hits both of them. Also, big damage. Freaking love that. Oh, a Rowan upgrade. Wait. Whenever a Mystic casts after 15 seconds, they give the nearest hero magic and attack equal to 66% of their mana regen. Oh. Very interesting. But I can't pass up a Rowan upgrade right now. Gain shield, then deal damage and stun enemies in front of Rowan for 4 seconds. On auto attack, gain shield, then deal bonus damage equal to % of current shields. Or anytime stalls triggered, permanently gain max HP and defense. And if it's in backup only, tanks and vanguards gain all the defense and max HP from this ability. Both are pretty darn good. I mean, I do like my permanent upgrades. The only problem right now is we have... What? 1 stall. Unfortunate. We could get more, though. Do we just start getting tanky right now? Nah, I think I just go with this. Shielding, but dealing damage and stunning enemies for 4 seconds. Nah, yeah, I'll just go with the freaking permanent buffs. Come on, man. You already know. So now we're looking for stuff that has stall. I mean, we could hold for Mystic's Prosperity. Look to get this relic and then find... Because there is... Where is she? She is a shield stall Mystic. You know what I'm saying? So she'd be Mystic and stall. But... Isn't it mages... We want more mages and for them to inflict debuffs, I guess. Maybe not. So then item-wise, what? Crit attack magic on cast gain attack, on auto attack gain magic. Or max HP, take 2500 shield damage, but you're not shielding. I can't really buy anything. I guess I'm just going to grab Tilly. Maybe print some money. That's not very interesting. I think I'm actually just going to go Spellblade. Whatever. Maybe kill something. Rare relic for a price, or special item or relic which pays off in the future. Let's go with rare relic for a price. What is the price? I don't know. But what are the relics? Breach Duelist. In combat, stall abilities trigger faster. For the first 12 seconds, if an enemy would gain a debuff, they gain 1 more. Okay, let's look at that. So Plague Amplifier. Your heroes start next combat stunned for 6 seconds. Yeah, that seems maybe a little problematic. I'm just going to stick them in the corner then. Hopefully they walk here and then the beam will hit all 3. But yeah, we just have to wait 6 seconds. Oh yeah, but look at this. Once we get the frickin' our spell off here, watch this. He got his HP regen now. Ready? Watch. We're going to be frickin' eating here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll frickin' do. We got Sal, who is a mage and applies Frost. Passive at start of combat. Heroes directly in front of Sal permanently gain 20 defense. Meant to gain 20 more. Oh. Interesting. But so, every cast, she empowers her attacks, causing them to deal extra damage and inflict frost, but the abilities stack. The longer the fight, I guess, the better off you'd be. Oh, but you're a mystic. Oh, but right, I didn't buy that anyway. But I mean, Sal is on sale. Sal is on sale. Is a mage. Applies debuffs. I mean, what was this? Holder stall abilities trigger 6 seconds sooner. Only had more stall stuff. But Sal giving 20 defense permanently to everybody? Sure.
Just got cooler. Get it?
Yeah, they want me to give mana regen, but he doesn't have an ability. But it does mean at 4 seconds he gets his HP regen, which is pretty good. The challenge encounter, heroes take damage equal to 2.75% of their max HP each second. Huh. Do we have... You don't have any Omnivamp. Well, hopefully we win quickly. Oh, crap. Alright, this is going to look a little strange, but I'm putting Rowan here because Sal gives heroes directly in front, so she can give 2 people defense. So, even if Arya is usually supposed to be in the back, might as well give her some extra defense. And then he'll walk up and she technically won't be aggroed, so it's fine. Yeah, see 40 defense given. And then maybe this hits for 3. If it's only 2 here, it's missed value, but...
With me.
Yeah, it's missed value. Now, I don't think we have enough time to get a second cast off, and I think we're dead.
Okay.
So, alright, so the positioning... I trolled myself. Actually, I think I just trolled myself with this challenge. I mean, does this guy win? There's no way, right? How would he win from here? They just have way too much HP. We do have HP regen, but... And I think we have more defense. Oh, it's actually kind of close. Fudge. Alright, well, there goes our last stand. Awkward. There's a quest to inflict 200 frost. Upon reward, gain 30 defense and 3 mana regen for all of our people. We do be applying frost. I'll buy that. As for the rest of this, we need some freaking decent... This gives extra defense and HP per second. Yep, throw that on Ron. Reroll. Gotta find freaking something. Generate 15 shards. We're not generating any. I don't think. Plus 25 starting mana, plus 4 mana regen. Every 6 casts, if held by a Mystic, this item gains 1 mana regen. It's not, but giving that to Arya to cast early. Gotta be pretty good. And then, honestly, just Aegis, more defense and HP per second for our dude here. And GLHF. Now, am I going to troll and do the same thing I did with the armor? I think so. The problem, I just need to figure out how they'll stack. Because I don't think... Getting 3 will be difficult unless I were to, you know, just put her behind. Because realistically, why should she need the armor? But I think we're strong. I think we can get greedy here. Come on, man. Trust. Okay, wait. That looks like 3. Look at that. Ready? Oh, how does that not hit? Okay. Frankly, I disagree. But okay, his HP regen right now is already a lot better. The burn on... That's what, hopefully we get like another cast off or something. If he's the last one left, we're totally fine. Big old... Yeah. Okay, we're good. See, it paid off. Never worried. After 15 seconds, heroes gain a lasting 33% max HP shield. If we inflict 200 poison, whenever a hero inflicts poison, they gain magic and attack. We are applying frost and burn, but not poison. Start of combat, inflict 20 poison to all enemies per tank. Okay. We'll go with after 15 seconds, heroes gain 33% HP shield, which will count as lasting for his passive ability. He's already gained 60 HP and 12 defense, which honestly isn't that great. We need some more stall stuff, which, speak of the devil, could right here, which would bless the lowest max HP hero with shields and healing them, or pollen, inflicting poison, applying shields. After 15 seconds, whenever an enemy with poison is auto-attacked, they take damage equal to their poison. I mean, we could do Grace, but who would... I mean, I guess we could replace Sal. The only reason I really have Sal on is because she's giving 20 defense. But if I just want more lasting, then technically speaking, 1 lasting gives me 4 defense and 20 HP, whereas this would just give 20 defense. That would be... I'm going to buy Grace. Hopefully figure out how to fit her in later. And I could buy this relic, even though it doesn't do anything. It counts as a stall. But I think we're getting a little desperate. So I'm going to reroll. Every 5 seconds, if there's a Vanguard in combat, heroes gain 150 shield. That seems pretty good. I will not lie. What do we have over here? We have Niklaus again. He has the swinging mace to deal damage and stun with a chance to create a random item. Do you grab lasting at all? Or not lasting, stall? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll grab the if there's Vanguard, gain shield. And then what do we have here? Starting mana and more mana regen. Or mana regen attack. So let's go mana regen and attack speed for Sal. Quickly defeat a durable enemy to earn shards. Doubtful. Survive as long as possible against immortal enemies to earn shards. Also doubtful. I don't feel confident about either. We just, aside from our first blast with Requiem Barrage, I think it's looking great. So I guess we'll try and endure, but I should probably go on the shorter end. 30 seconds. Do I think we could get 40? Let's go 40 seconds. I really want to shoot for 50, but I'm be honest, I'm not too confident about that. And then I'm going to get greedy again with the armor. I know. But okay, that's a... Oh, wait. I'm trying to line them up, but right, like this does nothing. Well, not true. The frost does decrease their attack speed. But obviously, like, the damage doesn't matter. But hey, I mean... Okay, maybe I was wrong. Kind of looking like we could have definitely held on for 50. Okay, my fault. I didn't believe. My fault. I already apologized. Jeez. We're given more freaking ammo. Oh, we might even get a 4 with this. Is this a quad? Oh, it's not. God, it always kind of looks like it should, but... How are we looking otherwise? I think fine. Yeah, we're looking good. He's gotten 28 defense from that. But yeah, she's given out 80 defense to each of them. I love that. We got Adrenal Eye. 200 max HP, 25 attack for the first 7 seconds. Gain 33% basic stats. Okay. We could give Vanguard 200 max HP. I mean, for the first 7 seconds, 33% extra basic attacks. It's not like you do much damage. But increase armor a good bit. You should attack so slow. I don't know. I just feel like you don't get a lot of value. I think we could find some better stuff here, so I mean wrong. If we trigger rush 15 times, rush abilities last longer. We don't really have rush. Attack speed. Oh, extra attack speed and attack on auto attack. Inflict 1 burn. So that would count because she's a mage. And she wants some more attack speed anyway to activate her ability. So that would work. This would give a stall after 20 seconds. I'll give Spellblade to her, sure. I'll give Onyx Gem to Arya. And then it means her ability might crit some, which is probably pretty good. Now head to the campfire. Let's gather around the campfire and sing that freaking song. We could rank up Grace in the back. What would she be doing? After 10 seconds, salvation targets all heroes. After 20 and 40, apply extra shields to all heroes and heal them for half that amount. On cast after 20 seconds, permanently give the target primary stats. Or whenever a mystic shields a hero, give that hero extra attack and magic. And that would be backup. That's not going to work. So the Selfless would probably be pretty good. I would be upgrading her in anticipation of increasing team size after this fight. I'd have to win. Or I could get our rewind back. But you know what? No, I believe. We're gonna rank up Grace.
Better than I expected.
Grab the Selfless. And then actually... Nah, I think Sal's still the better play here. I think. Probably. Yeah. We're gonna need to get a lot of value of that frost and burn, which we are. You know, it's gonna be the main way we kill here. Yeah, we need some way to get more mana regen on frickin' Arya here. Because yeah, she a caster for real. She useless unless she's casting, and it takes a while to cast. But we're fine here. Nasa. Good stuff. Good stuff. A rank Yuda. B rank Gustav. Get 7 crests. Get all 7 crests. So we could change it up if we want. Deal 15,000 damage with auto attacks. We're not doing that. I'm just going to increase team size by 1. So now Grace is on the team. This gives attack speed, attack on auto attack, deal bonus damage equal to the burn on the target. Actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. For someone like Sal. 400 max HP at start of combat. The holder and adjacent heroes gain a shield equal to 10% of the holder's max HP. Rowan has... I mean... Put that on Rowan? That's not... terrible. Not great, though. And do we have a bunch of stuff that interacts? I mean... Not really. I guess Mage... Because mages inflict more debuffs, but... I think we reroll. For 6 seconds, heroes gain 1% basic stats for every 2 times you triggered Rush. So, not much. We have a backup here. On combat victory, warriors permanently gain 20. Okay, I don't have warriors. Whenever Scorn inflicts poison, he inflicts an equal amount of frost. Whenever he inflicts frost, he gains shield. And when auto-attacked, after 10 seconds, he inflicts poison. So, someone attacks him, he would inflict poison and frost and gain shield. Interesting. Start of combat, inflict 15 frost on all enemies per mage in combat. That would immediately apply 30 frost. I'm buying that. 30 defense, 25 magic. After 40 seconds, gain 33% basic stats. Okay. It's not like insane, though. I feel like we're kind of just low rolling across the board here. Okay, well, there's a Grace upgrade. On charge generated, we're not doing that. Mages gain 25 magic. That'd be pretty, but you know what? The Grace level up. The Grace. On cast, give other heroes attack and magic. After 30 seconds, permanently gain 2 mana regen. Oh, brother. On cast, give the... Yeah, no. After 30 seconds, permanently gain mana regen. Oh, I'm a freaking sucker. Let's make these battles go long. Get that freaking mana... Yup. You already know. I want to give her something. Yeah, I should go here, right? Every 6 casts, if held by Mystic, this item gains 1 mana regen. You're a Mystic, so why not? So then we want to give extra armor. I'll actually give... Let's see. Well, Grace's range is 4. So either way, if I'm giving armor to them, I'm kind of coping or throwing. If I put Ari in the corner, that's best case. Then we'll do that. Let's try this. Give some armor to Grace, so if she does get rolled up on, she can take a little bit more of a hit. But this should be huge value on freaking Requiem Barrage. Ready? Watch this. Why'd you go that you could have hit? I feel like... whatever. Go, there's better targeting that could have been had. But so far, we are straight vibing, my dudes. The battle's going long, which is fine. Activates more lasting stuff. Like, we're not having no problem with this. We also got an extra 2 mana regen. Yeah. Okay, now look at Sal. Wow, wait, the damage now. Yeah, with the fight going on that long. Oh, sheesh. Go on. We got a backup. What is it? Excuse me. All right. It would give mana regen a coordinate, but he hasn't gotten any. Trigger stall 6 times. Rewards stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. Oh, we love that. Give me that. 60 defense. At start of combat, holder gains a shield equal to 400% of their defense. That's pretty good, Chief. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. I guess I'll throw the Aegis over there. Bop. Proceed. A figure in a dark uniform, ripping, dipping, skipping. We get plus 50 magic, plus 60 defense, or plus 400 max HP. Well, the magic would obviously just be more damage there. More damage there. This would be more shields, though. Oh, I didn't realize that the time, the duration of her ability actually increases the mana regen. Wow. Pretty good. 50 magic, you gotta think, would increase the shield a bunch. Screw it. Let's see. Currently shields for 245. Now shield for 495. All right, yep. Although, let me just double check. If we put on Arya, she's currently doing, for every half second, 96 damage, 5 frost, 8 burn. To 146 damage, 8 frost, 13 burn. That is pretty good. But also, Grace is casting a lot more. So, we also have to be worried because these guys are jumping behind. Are we okay? I don't know. But there's not really a good place for us to go. But it kind of seems like we're vibing. Terrible ult, though. Terrible ult. 4 guys over here, and you hit the single. But look at the shields, bro. Why does everyone have so many shields? This really just... Grace going crazy?
With me.
There we go. That's a bit with me. And that's more mana regen. Yup. This is perfect. This is perfect. He's gained 96 defense and 480 HP now from his passive. It's all coming together. I don't want any of you. At start of combat, here's in the front row, gains 60 defense and grow in size. And the only problem is I would have to put Sal towards the front because I'm throwing. Extra HP and magic. All these are kind of buns. That looks exciting. 45 defense, 40 magic. The holder's stall abilities trigger 12 seconds sooner. What the heck? Hers should be really good. She has so many different stalls. Yeah. So, freaking... I guess I give that to you. Buy the Crown of Patience. Because now, after... What was it? After 8 seconds, ability can target and resurrect dead heroes. After 2 seconds, salvation targets all heroes, so pretty much first time she cast it. And then after 18 seconds, we permanently gain our mana regen. Pretty good. Pretty good. Extra max HP and magic. Inflict burn. Then whenever holder inflicts burn, inflict more. Nah. Proceed. Challenge encounter. For the first 10 seconds, enemies have 66% increased stats. You know what? I think we can survive that. Especially if we tuck ourselves in a little corner. Yeah. Because her first heal thing, yeah, it's huge anyway. And now they're nerfed, bro. What are they gonna do? Although they're super tanky. But we triggered all this stuff. 6 mana. What is she at? 32 mana regen. So her buff lasts for 13 seconds, but she definitely re-ups it by then. So I think that's why it always looks like we're vibing, because we kind of are. Light. How much armor does he have? 472? Sheesh.
It's okay.
Yes, sir. We won on the 112. Heroes gain 20 magic per rank of each mage in reserves and 2 mana regen per rank of each mystic in the reserves. Oh. The mana regen could be really good. Trigger stall 15 times. If so, stall abilities trigger 9 seconds faster. That would literally just be like start a fight, all your stall abilities trigger. Which is also pretty good. But if I gotta like have enough in the back so we get like 6 or 8 mana regen on everyone. But I think triggering stall is just, especially that early. Heroes gain 6 magic on combat victory. Increase it. It's a little late, but sure. I'll hit a reroll. I don't love these. After 20 seconds, gain 20% max HP and grow in size. Oh, bet. That's another stall thing. All right, let's see what guild banner we got here. So Mage Relic, Tank Relic, Vanguard Relic. I think we go Mage Relic here. Whenever Mage casts, they inflict burn on their target equal to 100% of the mana spent. That's pretty good. Or the same, whenever Mage casts, they inflict frost on target equal to 66% of the mana. Or after 15 seconds and 30 seconds with stall, mages gain 100 mana. Which means, because currently it would be 6 seconds faster default. So this would be 9 and 24 seconds. And then if we complete this quest, it would be, what is it? Because this is how much? Did they say 6 seconds? Where the fudge should go? I'm blind. 6 seconds, yeah. So it'd be 50. So it would be start of game, gain 100 mana, and then 15 seconds. That's pretty good. I'm going to do that. Because it's also more stall activations, baby. Yeah. Oh, someone's getting pulled. Who's getting pulled? Ooh, no one's a really good pull target here. And I can't just take him away. Can I get away with Arya getting pulled? Maybe. Godspeed, soldier. Oh, but see, and then the shield hits everyone ever. Grace is freaking goated. Nice ult. Okay, oh, dude is freaking huge. We're all over the place, but this is working out. He's gained 156 defense now, 780 HP. How much HP is he at? 2700. They can't even get through the shield, man. I mean, he does no damage, but the whole point is he takes a bunch of aggro. 8 mana regen. Oh, I freaking love it. With me. We're unkillable, yeah. But see, I worry. This kind of seems like we'll get destroyed in Endless. But if it at least beats the run, I mean, that still counts. You know what I'm saying? S tier Zuri. Holy. Gain defense, whatever. Started combat. If this is in your front, they gain 207 defense. Started combat, gains stealth for 4 seconds. On kill, gain stealth. Heroes gain 3 defense for each time you've rerolled the shop this game. That'd be 24. Cleric Circlet, 200 HP, 50 magic, apply 10,000 shields. If we complete it, whenever the holder applies shields, also heal for 50%. Oh, brother, I mean... That's looking real nice. Probably get rid of the big scepter. And give Grace the cleric. She's applying the shields. Which means we can give the big scepter to, like, Arya. And then we're kind of poor. Ooh, this is interesting. On cast, gain 4 magic per type of debuff. Oh, just per type of debuff. I thought it was like for every stack. Yeah, that would be insane. No, I think this is okay. This is good, yeah. Mages gain 25 magic and 4 mana regen. Or an item, 4 mana regen, 30 defense. If it's held by a tank, double its stats. Another item, 200 max HP, 30 defense. If it's held by a Vanguard, double its... Yeah, I guess we'll just go with the relic. Mages gain 25 magic and 4 mana regen. Pretty good. And we can pop this back. This guy's jumping over there. We don't care.
Light.
Oh.
With me.
How much? Already 3k shield.
Light.
Make that 6k. We're definitely going to complete the quest. This battle. Easy. 9.1k. Yup. Yes. Alright, so we have the quest completed for next battle. And again, we're getting all this stall stuff going. Yes. If there's a mage in combat, your hero's active abilities gain 100 crit. Well, we do that, so sure. 200 max HP, 25 attack on auto attack, gain 10 max HP. When auto attack to gain 1 attack. For Rowan, that wouldn't be terrible. Although, I guess I get rid of Eye of Patience. I'll get rid of Eye of Patience. We'll give him Bruiser's Mitts. Maybe he'll actually do a little bit of damage. Not get our hopes up, but... Didn't reroll anything. On Stall Trigger, give heroes a 10% max HP shield and 8 mana. Oh, brother, we're going to be feasting with that one. Yup. What does the campfire have for us? Rank up a B rank or lower hero. Yeah. But who are you ranking up? Rowan, Arya, or Sal? Probably Arya. He's the one that needs to be doing damage. Sure.
That's the right.
Rank A. Gain 8 mana regen and 40 starting mana. Stall abilities trigger 6. Okay, we don't need that. On auto attack, deal extra. Okay, yeah. Gain mana regen and extra starting mana. That'll do. And then freaking light this dude up.
With me.
With me. That's a big boy. Big boy may smash up that place.
Light.
Okay, I was going to say, are we kind of boned here? But we are stacking the burn and freeze. So they're getting less defense. His attack's slowing. And he's taking damage every second with burn. Although, holy... Oh, but we can res too. Pfft. What am I freaking worried about? You do have a lot of burn on you. She's like, get back up, idiot. Pfft. I didn't say you could die. He's like, how many times? We got a daddy over here. Wasting all our reses. Okay, wait. Are we going to lose? This guy has so much HP, though, and... Nah, we got it. Wait, we almost didn't have it. Yeah, I think we're cooked and endless, but... We managed to win. It was not the prettiest. Look at the shield. The Grace, low-key, yeah, kind of just holding it down for us. If there's just some way Rowan could do damage. Like, in oh, sheesh, that's an S-tier Grace. Just as I'm hyping my girl up. For 1 second, heroes gain 150% basic stats. Trigger rush or stall 25 times. On rush or stall trigger, heroes gain 10 attack speed and 15 defense. That's pretty good. Quest trigger stall 25 times. Increase your team size. We can certainly do that. But I don't have enough money for all of this. Because, like, we could get the epic relic. and the team size relic. That'd be 52. Then I couldn't afford Grace, or I'd have to sell something. And then even if I got another max team size, I don't have another character to put on the board. Oh, it's great. We'll just see what rank S Grace gives us. Start of combat, give this hero and adjacent heroes 990 shields. On cast, gain 1 mana region for each type of debuff on all enemies. Sure. We don't have a way to kill things, but I'll get the trigger rush or stall enough times. And then because she hit rank S, she can get another item. I mean, could get more starting mana, attack speed, and on cast, more mana regen. Sure. Bet. Alright. Yeah, not the highest hopes, but let's see. I don't even know if we'll clear the first one. At least my boy's tanky. He's gained over 260 defense, 1300 HP. He's got 658 defense right now. My girl's rocking 170 mana regen. What? Wait, so just every 2 seconds she... Yeah, just... What the... She's at 252 mana regen. Wait, but that... Okay, so... Her shield lasts for 79 seconds. Obviously, that only helps so much, but that is pretty funny. Yeah, I guess we're winning in overtime just because... But like, how much? You guys have 33,000 health, though.
It's okay.
We barely won. Hey, we got AW. Will we get another one? I know.
With me.
Probably not. Yeah, we just didn't do much with... We didn't really find an angle to really make Arya work. Funnily enough, I feel like the Arya and Sal was kind of underwhelming. I mean, they're kind of dying to debuffs. But it really just came down to Grace keeping Rowan alive and Rowan just tanking. Look at that shield, bruh. 10,000 shield on everybody. Well, for now it's working.
With me.
Wish we could have upgraded Rowan to see if maybe he could have gotten something offensive. Will we win this one as well? Yeah, I'll triple the speed because if we win, it's, you know, takes a second. Yeah, it looks like we're vibing. I mean, our health's not moving. Light. Take a shot every time you hear light. Alright, well, somehow we survived those 3. Permanently increase a hero's Omnivamp. Don't think that's going to matter. Get an S-rank hero from one of your most played classes. Or choose a rare relic. If this would have been good, I guess, now if I had the team size increase. Although it's not too late. We could still maybe field one. Let's try. It's a Hail Mary. Get a random S-rank tank, mage, or vanguard. I don't even remember what everyone is. Like, I guess you're vanguard. What are like other mages? I don't really think of... I guess you burn. And we are doing some of that. Yeah, let's go for random mage. We got Ratna. Ooh. That's real unlucky. I was hoping we didn't get her because her whole thing is... Her original ability is on kill permanently gain magic. We obviously have not had her, but she now has the Mystic class and 4 mana regen. On cast, other heroes gain magic and mana regen. Backup only, though. At start of combat, mages and mystics gain 22 magic and 5 mana regen. That could be helpful, I guess. After 15, 30, and 45 seconds, gain 100 mana. After 30 seconds, permanently gain 40 magic. See, I kind of low-key think it could be better than Sal. But at least it gives a backup. Whatever. It technically helped. With me. I don't know. Because sometimes with these endless, it'll kind of be looking good. I don't think we're far enough in the rounds. We'll definitely get there. But where it's just suddenly like, what?
With me.
Ridiculous though. Like he took 65,000 damage, 72,000 shielding. Sal actually doing the most damage, getting plenty of time to ramp, I suppose. Yeah, we also just don't have great items either. That's kind of part of it. Anyway. What's his defense at now? Over 1,000? Dang. She has over 22 permanent mana regen. Light. Light. With me, light. With me, light. Light. With me. With light. Light. With me. Light. Light. Light with me. Light. Light. With me. Light. Light. I think we're actually going to win this.
With me.
Okay. You know what we could really use right now is that relic that the storm comes sooner and we take less damage from it. I feel like that's our out. Choose from one of 3 epic items, 1 of 3 rare or a random epic. We just throw a Hail Mary? Screw it. Random epic. Come on. Whenever a hero inflicts burn, also inflict 50% of the burn applied as frost and vice versa. You know what? I'm just impressed that it actually does something for our team. I was just expecting something like, your assassins do so, you know, it's like, ah, sick. But will it matter? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, looking like it's possible so far. Sal hard carrying. Sal's also giving out 720 armor. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Can we keep going? Yeah, I'm still blown away that we've lasted this long, but... But obviously that S-rank Grace where she is literally just now cast every 2 seconds. That's, yeah, that's helping. Okay. Round 14, this is a big one. This is where I die many times. Although I think we made it to 16 earlier, didn't we? So you're saying there's a chance. Hey. Just as surprised as you are, but I'll take it. And again, we keep stacking perma buff stuff, you know? What if 3 epic items retrain and upgrade on one of my heroes? Okay, wait, hear me out. Hear me out. We could swap out Stall Trigger, because didn't he have an active ability? Or no, passive. On auto attack, gain 3% of HP as shields, then deal bonus damage equal to 75 plus 25% per rank of current shields. And if he keeps having a giant shield from Grace or an S rank. I mean, let's try the retrain. Why not? Because he keeps all the stuff we gathered thus far. So every time he auto attacks, gain 51 shields. That's not much. But deal bonus damage equal to 100% of current shields. So, although it has a max damage of 17,000, which is a little unfortunate. I didn't realize it would max out. But there you go. You can start to see his damage, courtesy of Grace. Although now I can start to see our shields are not stacking as high as they used to. In fact, Rowan's almost dead. We rezzed him. But you think we're in trouble here, Chief? Yep. See, it just gets to a point where it just... You get steamrolled. Yeah, I can't. Hey, we made it longer than I thought I would. Can't be too upset. Val dealt 1 million damage. HP healed. You should have your shields here. Like, give him some respect, man. So if you couldn't tell, I'm freaking all about this. So I don't know when full release is, but I cannot wait to see what all else they add. More progression, you know, like just some more relics, some more heroes. And it's going to be fun to try out the co-op. But yeah, it's a banger.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.